I'm being fought by technology. I'm not pleased. It's fighting back. It's the iPhone that runs my VTuber model. It's having a moment. And I don't use iPhones. This is the first iPhone I've ever fucking owned, and I don't... It works! Oh, thank God, I just rebooted it. Took me so long to reboot it. Okay, cool. Sweet! Sweet! Who knows the song? Who's a real one? Who's a real one in chat? Let me know. Let me know, and let me know who I need to ban. Oh, are you kidding me? I gotta call now? Cool. Alright, well, enjoy listening to more music. always, dude, I've been waiting for that call all morning. And of course, it's like the second I go live. I even said that to Mr. J, was it? Who was that? Someone in the Discord was like, that's what's gonna happen. Sorry, I'm back. I'm back. I knew it. And part of me was like, I should just go live just to entice the phone call. Just to get it over with. My God. Hey, wait, why is this not working too? All of my... Yeah, to fix the chat. Good morning, Mr. J. I called it. I knew it. I'm like, at the second I go live. And he said, like, ages ago, he's like, I'm going to call you in 15 minutes. It's like 10 o'clock past, 10:30 past, 10:45. I'm like, all right, maybe he just forgot about me. I'm just going to start the stream. And then he calls. I was like, I should have just started earlier. Could have got the call over with sooner. Yay. Oh, yeah. An offer came in on my Papa Anus's house. It technically came in yesterday during Gundo's stream. Oh my God, I fucked up so bad on Gundo's stream. I accidentally showed corn. I was not in my right mind. So sad. So sad. I even saw some people like, she's trying to sabotage you. Oh my God. I would never. Help. Banana reacted to one of Gundo's videos? Hell yeah. I really hope he and Kershey continue to do the stream together. I think when I entice him to do something, he doesn't really listen. I am like, we have like a very like, I don't know, friend, brother-sister relationship. So I feel like he takes everything I say nice about him with a grain of salt. Like, she's just going to say nice things because she's my friend. So I think like when he gets an authentic reaction from him pairing up with someone that he doesn't usually spend time with, I think, and they have a great rapport together, I think that's good. You know, and fuck yeah. I hope they do it more often. I think they got like a great energy together too. And they both are like wronged by the system. I think they're both like really nice people. I only know like Kershey a little bit, but from what I've seen, she seems like a really bubbly, nice person. Gundo's a really fucking nice person, like really, really nice. He tries to act like he's hard, but he's not. It's a good combo. Good combo. Both people who have like haters that make no sense, that hate them just because. They both have trauma. Fox Lady, nice person. Yeah, nice people. But yeah. Ta-da-da, refreshing things because everything is busted. Did you show Nain? What did you show Nainus? I kind of missed the stream yesterday. I pulled up the chord rings clip, but the wrong one. I thought I was pulling up the old one. I thought it was Melanie Mack in the corner with him because that's what I remember from like his original slip up of showing his like his search history. And then it turned out to be like the clip that recently came out with like the actual chronography like right there. Oopsie. Well, I was dizzy yesterday. I was dizzy. Gundo is a soft little weenie. Oh, you're banned. Gundo's native name is Iron Eyes. How am I feeling today? I feel pretty sick, but at the same time, I feel fine. Husbanus keeps telling me to go lay down, and I'm like, but it's weird. I'm exhausted. My body hurts, but when I'm sitting down, I feel like energetic, and I'm like, oh, I want to get up and do stuff. And I start trying to clean up the house a little bit, and I start sweating, and I'm all hot, and I start getting dizzy, so I have to stop. So my temps, like right now, like when I'm sitting, I mean, my forehead feels hot, but I feel fine. I'm sitting here hydrating. I got water, you know. I don't know. Coughed up a lot of phlegm at 4 a.m. This kind of reminds me of like when I had bronchitis. And I did have a cold, and I worked through it like a fucking moron. And I've done this to myself before. My chest hurts, you know. I might have to go get some antibiotics at some point. Then go sleep, but I'm not tired. You can blame my dad for this. This is like what happens when you grow up in like a hustler's household. You just don't... I don't know, man. I got some fucking guilt that goes off in my brain if I lay down for too long. But I am perfectly rested. I slept in today. You know, I didn't get out of bed till like, I don't know, like 9:30. I'm fine. He swaps from being poor to being rich in 5 seconds. Who we talking about here? Quartering. Oh, yeah. I never really followed the quartering. I don't know what it is. Like, some people... And I don't like to talk about people without having, like, clips to back it up. But I will be honest and say there was just something about him that gave me, like, the ick off rip. And if I just get a weird vibe from someone, I don't really watch the content. I don't know. So I never really watched a lot of content. I've seen a few clips and I was kind of like, I don't know. I followed him for a couple of months, but every video is the same. I love all the exposure that Kino Casino does of the Quarter Pounder. Ever follow Banhammer? No, never heard. You know, the one thing too is there's so many good online creators that it's like hard to keep up. And I think that's why, you know, like why would I watch someone like the Quartering? You know, I don't know. He just kind of comes off as ick. There's something slimy about him. Kirsch Rick rolled us on Twitter. That's funny. When was this? Recently? People are not genuine, can't really hide it well for the most part. You know what? That's what it really is. And, yeah, off rip, like, cause like I always helped Gundo out, and like I never asked for money. Like he offered me money to help him out with art, and I was like, no, it's fine, I'll just do it for free, you know, in my spare time and stuff. Cause like he just came across as like a very genuine, nice person, and I was like, if you ever pop off, like you can come back and pay me later, and like, you know, I'd rather just help you now, and I don't think like it's really indicative of helping if like you're struggling and then I'm just taking, so I don't know. I love Banman and BNA Milk. You guys gotta drop these tags so I can follow. Super chats are not triggering. Everything to do with a browser source has dropped. This system is down. Let me look at my back end for you. Let me spread the back end open for you. Let me see. Fan funding! Holy the Kato Poke Dollars to the rescue. Shunkatsu with the Fitty Peas. And Shunkatsu with another Fitty Peas. Show us the Hassan fanfic you drew already. I haven't drawn any Hassan fanfic. I did have Twitter write one. Hello, Cat Lady. I'm playing Diablo 2 for the first time. Pick a class for me. Ooh, that's tough. Sorceress is always a great class to play out. I don't know if you like melee characters or not. I love the Barbarian for his Whirlwind. Speaking of Diablo 2, there was a new update coming out, and they're going to add another class? I don't know if they're adding another class, but I did see that they were adding more content. I love Diablo 2. Let's look over that right now. Alaska Corvo, last time someone gave me a weird vibe, I found out 1 year later that she killed her prior boyfriend. Oh, no one believed me. Yeah, that's crazy. No one if you say something bad about someone, but people only see the niceties, like they don't believe you. That happened to me. I had a boyfriend that like did a lot of weird shit, and when I told people what he was like, they were like, nah. And some girl too at the studio started dating him like a couple weeks after I dumped him, and she left him in a month. And I was like, I fucking warned you. Like, I literally told you what he did to me, and you still dated him. Yeah, she came up to me, and, I was friends with people in the studio. Like, you end up just being friends with everyone to some degree. And, like, one time, too, she took me out for a coffee, and she was just, like, asking me questions. And I was like, yeah, I literally told you about him. I told most of the girls in the studio on the down low about him, for, like, their own safety. And then she was, like, telling me about what was happening one night, and I was like, yeah. I fucking warned you, guy. Like, I don't understand. I'm afraid that other things are changed in Diablo. Like what? 30 days. Good job, Feisty. What did Feisty do? Feisty. Give me Banhammer. Look at that. I'm going to copy this. Cat girl. Who is the pink cat girl? Who is she? A good tasing video makes the morning. I watched a great tasing video the other day, and I think of you, Feisty Cat. Every time I see someone get tased, I think of you, and I was like, damn, Feisty Cat would love this one. Give me the Banhammer. I follow. Banning people so I can censor any opinion that differs from mine. That's so fucking funny. I'm so glad people have personified that. I knew at least 2 women that were openly and physically abusive relationships where wherever they wanted to hang out, the boyfriends were like, no fucking way, and the guy beats women. Oh yeah. I knew her from when before she was a VTuber. She used to have a great Facebook page. Hey, yo. The OGs understand the sleaze from the Quarter Planet. Hello to my fellow casino bros. Quarter Pounder has Asperger's. They're a little sociopathic. Zap time? Yeah, should we zap or what? Why am I doing an Aussie? Why? Shoot. What was I was looking up Diablo. That's the one thing too. My brain is like mush. Like I feel fine until like I try to use my brain a little bit too and it hurts. It hurts. Hurts to use my brain. Aussie Crazy Train, yeah. Exactly. Gundo kept trying to get me to sing yesterday on the stream and I couldn't, my brain was mush. Like I knew the lyrics to the Rush Limelight song, but I couldn't pull them. I couldn't pull them from the brain. You having insane exes makes you more of a real life Ramona Flowers. I only have 2 crazy exes though. 2. One was a shitbag because he stole my money, and the other was a shitbag because he was a piece of shit. I've told this story before. Quartering pooped his pants in Walmart. I'm still running strong and not having pooped my pants. I'm really hoping that at least like I can hold off till I'm about 50 years old. Maybe 50, 60 before I start losing executive function like that. You know? I was disappointed. I wanted to hear you sing. I think to get me to sing, you're going to have a goal. There's going to have to be a goal. And also too, I need to practice. I can't be DSP clipped for all eternity. I would die. Money! Yeah, baby, just remember, if it's a questionable fart, don't chance it. Sit down. Exactly. No, that's literally it. And if your stomach is doing like the fucking drums for a little bit, and then all of a sudden you feel the urge that like you need to pass gas, like go to the fucking toilet. Like I don't understand how people my age and below are like shitting themselves. You really can't figure that out by now? You've been alive how many years and you don't know how that works yet? I just feel like whenever it's like one that you don't trust, your stomach's been doing like a like it's rolling. There's like, it feels like a baby's trying to punch its way out at points. Like, I'm not trusting this. Am I going to sing today? What song would I sing? Everyone smack the like button or Nyanus will treat you like DSP treats Kick Chat. Yeah, you fucking losers. You animals. You animals over on Kick. Ugh. 44 viewers on Kick though. I need 50. I just need above 50. I hate that I'm chasing these numbers. I'm chasing them. Aminos. This shart is a sneaky one. That's why you don't trust anything. Oh no. Why is my fucking Steam showing? And my Steam is showing, no. You guys can see all my great games. Look at that. Amazing games. The best games. This one was a disappointment. It didn't play as good as I hoped. You know? It was so close. So close. Yet so far. Oh, look at it. And again, all of my sources are busted. I love it. I like the part where everything's broken. Oh, I'm also going to be on Cecil's stream later. And then later tonight, I'm going to be on Akko's stream. I'm fucking spreading the Nyanus. Spreading it wide. So, like, this stream, I need to end around, like, 1 o'clock, 1:30. Because Cecil's is at 3. Let me properties. Refresh tab. Money! Holy moly, all the money. Goal? There's a goal. Yeah, a goal. I'm going to put on a silly hat. Like I'm fucking DSP. I don't even care anymore, guys. I'm going full DSP. 200% DSP. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. Help me. You need general Kick viewers, or do they need to be accounts? I don't know. I think they, as long as I'm above 50, I'm working my way to, it would be really cool to make that $5 an hour on Kick. I would be perfectly happy with that. If I could get that going, you know, and then I'm waiting for this place to be built around the corner, And I'm hoping that I can just apply to whatever the fuck they're building there. It looks like a complex of I don't know, like various stores. I drove by it the other day and like peeking at it. I'm like, you fucking done yet? I'm gonna like a hawk, wait till the signs go up, you apply before they even fucking build the goddamn buildings. I'm fed up. I want something close by. I don't even care if I put fries in the bag. I actually loved making food at McDonald's. I actually loved it. I made a point to have like the freshest meat. I treated it like a game. Like keeping my because you have drawers of food back there, and like I would always have the perfect amount of product in there. And like if I was running out, like I don't know, I had like such a good sense of like how many nuggets we needed to drop and everything. They kept trying to get me to stick around as a manager. And they even told me like, you'll never do anything in animation anyways. And like I was doing fine for a couple of years, but that really came back to bite me in the ass because now I'm unemployed. So I guess they were kind of right. Kind of right. But I do like it. I do like food. I like giving food out to people. And I loved when people would be like, can I get a cheeseburger and make it like a Mac? And then the cheap Jewish man that ran the store was like, no, if you do that, it's going to charge you like a Mac. And then I would just make it like a Mac anyways and fucking wrap that puppy and make sure that I went up front and put it in the bag and handed it to them. I was like, here you go. This one's on your house. Restaurant simulator. One guy came into was like, can I get like a custom, like an Angus Big Mac? Like I want like a double Big Mac with Angus beef. And they were like, no, you can't do that. And I was like, fuck, you can't. I did it. I did it for him. And again, I walked it up and I handed it to him. I'm like, here you go. Pink Cat on YouTube is your job. Trads like to feed. Bless thee. I am a feeder. I'm a problematic feeder. My father-in-law was looking at a house down the road, and then he was just like, I can't live there because I would become too fat. I would just come over for dinner. And I wouldn't be able to fit into my pants anymore. I was like, exactly. I don't know. I guess I was going to start talking about Diablo, but I don't know. Let's talk about some other stuff while my voice is still with me. I was up at like 4 or 5 in the morning just hacking up crap. Here. I didn't even see this part of the Epstein files. Oh my god, there's so much money coming in. Yeah, baby, yeah. Need cat lady to pop off hard on kick. Jericho Graham with the $2. Kangaroo meat in the stores usually. I've actually had kangaroo meat. I've had kangaroo meat. What else have I had? I've had alligator meat. I feel like there was another weird meat that was there. When I worked in Toronto, in Nelvana, there was like if I walked down the street for like 15 minutes, there was like a farmer's market. And there was a place that had all these exotic meats and they sold them as burgers and stuff. And I love trying new things, so I ate the shit out of every fucking animal they had available. Delicious. Delicious. But yeah, I want to pop off on kick. For the stretched anus, Jericho Graham with a 5. You and Gunda were great last night. Aw, we were both fucked up. I was feeling super sick. He was super tired. Before we even started streaming, he's like, I don't know, maybe I should do this tomorrow. I'm like, And I didn't really feel like telling him I was sick already because he was telling me about his day. And then we ended up just going live anyways, and it was like a disaster at first. I mean, again, I showed pornography. Awful, awful, awful. Bad cat. Bad cat. I laughed during the time, but afterwards, too, I even messaged him. I'm like, I feel so fucking bad. I can't get back to sleep. And he's like, it's fine. It's fine. He said it's a funny moment. But anyways, yeah, I saw this. I didn't even see this part about Life Touch being part in the Epstein files because the Epstein files, there's just so much of it. But this just scared the shit out of me because even Life Touch was in our schools. Picture Day canceled over Epstein rumors. I feel sick. My school just announced that Picture Day is canceled tomorrow. Apparently there's been a huge wave of concerned parents claiming Life Touch is mentioned in the Epstein files. Is this true? The school says they're canceling and having lawyers review the contract. I'm not usually one for conspiracy theories, but the idea that someone like that could have access to school photos nationwide is honestly disturbing. It makes you think about how Epstein identified and targeted vulnerable kids and families, especially in rural or low-income communities. This whole situation feels like something out of a horror movie. What's Picture Day? You've never had Picture Day? Oh, Jesus. Excellent service. Thank you, Black Bog with the 5. I just want Gundo to move. I want him to leave New York. I want him to stream forever. Forever and always. I just feel like streaming is the new content of choice. I think people gravitate to streams more. It's more interactive. You can still talk about the same topics you talk about in a video, but you can yap with people, you know, and understand their feelings on the matter too. I don't know, it's cool. It's cool. I thought it was a company. Life Touch is a company, but Picture Day is like Picture Day at school, you know? You get your pictures taken. 3 away from the hat. Oh my god. Oh, I bet it's a goofy hat. It's going to be the same hat I put on last time. Beady Tub, by the way. I honestly, I feel bad for even making such a lame goal, but I am just channeling my DSP. I am channeling my inner DSP. They're a straight school photo company. I feel like that's a jump to conclusions. Just because something is mentioned doesn't mean they did something wrong. I am curious. I didn't see this part of the Epstein files, but again, there's a lot. There's been a lot coming out at once. So I was just curious if anyone even heard anything about Life Touch. If you had already built your audience, live streaming is the next logical step to content creation. Yeah. So that means I might have been involved in the files because of Picture Day. Yikes. Yeah. Epstein might have looked over you. And how does that make you feel that you weren't good enough to be touched? He looked at your photo and was like, not this one. Rejected. You can also cut it and clip it for extra content as well. Yes! I'm getting to the point where I'm like considering hiring someone to clip. Like, it's not like I'm making tons of money, but that is the secret to continuing your success, is clipping things. I just don't know how to do. I feel like it was like an hourly wage, but then I'd also want to incentivize by like offering like a percentage of the channel, you know, as it grows. So it's like incentivizing to do the thing. I hope nobody here got touched, right? It's draining mentally to keep up with. It is. It is. And I'm not really actively searching for Epstein information as much as it just shows up on my feed, you know? I thought I was the chosen one. I was a gremlin, so fine. I would never choose between paint splatter or bookshelf background for Picture Day. Oh my goodness, is very, we never even had choices, and it's not like my parents ever bought the photos for me. I think there was like 1 or 2 years they bought the photos. Otherwise it was like, that's too much money. I'm expecting to see my name in the Epstein files as a guy who called him a slur on WoW, and he has me banned. I got touched by yo mama. Shit. I gotta speak to her. It's not a cabal, it's more like multiple groups of folks vying for power. That all are the same thing. The Epstein files existing means that the tinfoil hat people years ago saying that there was a cabal of super wealthy people trafficking minors were right. I think we always knew it, and the fact it's taken so long to come out is just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. The corruption runs so deep, and it's not just Republicans and it's not just Democrats. I'm actually getting sick and tired of like, you know, you see some news stations being like, oh, this is all Trump's fault, or like, oh, this is all like, no. Too many people knew about this for a very long time, and it was kept on the down low, and it was hushed up. Like, let's not try and get divided by people trying to divide us on this. Like, this is a problem with wealthy elites, period. I don't think politics had anything to do with this. These were sick monsters, you know? They don't exist specifically on one side or the other. This is a whole different breed of person where it's like, it's less important what their politics were and it's more important what the fucking nasty shit they were doing. I'm so tired when I see this shit that's trying to point the finger at like just a handful of people. I'm not falling for that shit. I want everyone held accountable, period, across the board. I don't give a fuck who they are. Like, you know, if there's evidence that they did anything to these girls, if they, you know, bubbled them or whatnot, throw the book at them. Like, I have no care in the world for people who commit, like, such heinous crimes. Creatures, yeah. Monsters, creatures, mutants, I don't know. Awful. I think Weinstein's former assistant is a bit sus. She's been somehow avoiding scrutiny. It's just disgusting. It's like if you have money, you get away with stuff. It's like, we've all known this for years, and that's why AI needs to come in. And AI should have some it doesn't have to have the final say, but it should make the analysis of like what the crimes have been, like what crimes have been committed and like what are the terms that this person is facing. And then we can have a jury go over that, but you shouldn't be able to, you know, if it decides 5 to 15 years on something, you shouldn't be able to go lower than its lowest recommendation unless it seems like it's really flawed. You know, maybe there's like some like 1, 2, 3 and like you have it readjust or reassess it. But I feel like we need to include AI because there's just too much personal bias going into these judges' decisions. We see it with all these criminals that are let back out on the street. Even the shooter in Canada, turns out that they had multiple encounters with police and different authority figures over like their mental breakdowns and like their dangerous nature. And they were just perpetually let out, allowed to walk out amongst people even though they were fucking insane. You know, and you don't slowly start taking people off these pills. I really think when people start having a mental break, they should be institutionalized and you should slowly take them off all of their pills, see what their baseline is. You know, they have to be off pills for like maybe a week or two supervised, you know, and then maybe give them something. But I guarantee most people don't need pills. They just need a fucking schedule and exercise. A lot of people's problems can be solved like that. And I'll find doctors, like I have documents. I have been called like manic depressive, like, you know, all of the things where people want to give you pills and I am on no pills. All right. And I still function. Like, don't just give up on yourselves and take the pills that the doctor tries to give you. Like, you should always ask the doctor, what else can I do? What else can I do instead though? You know, take my blood. Is there any, like, you know, get your blood tested. See if there's any imbalances. See if you're low on any vitamins. Make a point to start eating food with those vitamins in it. You know, I really tried and do the, it's not a Greek diet. It's, what do you call that? It's just like a lot of olive oil. There's like, you know, there's, you do like, salads and meat and you don't do a lot of carbs or anything like that. Like, but I think everyone works differently. For me, that works with my body. Go to the gym. Why is it sweaty? To show I'm sick. It's to show I'm sick because I feel so sweaty. Look, I've got other toggles too, like my fucking baggy eyes. I was messing around with my character the other day and I found I can add toggles. There's a sad toggle. Money! Why don't you guys want to hit the goal? Anyways. Spooked out, Nyanus. Look at this. Extra spooky. Anyways. Have we hit the goal? No, we haven't. I almost thought. Rage! Mediterranean diet. Thank you. Mediterranean. Yeah. It's just basically like meat and veggies and like green veggies. You want to get like the spinaches and like the zucchinis and like the dark green foods are good for you kind of thing. I need the dark green foods. Spinach. I like to just like, if I have spinach in the fridge, sometimes I just grab a handful and eat it. Thanks for the reminder to take my seizure pills. Yeah, see, those types of pills are important. Like, there are pills you should be on. It's all of the ones that mess with your brain chemicals that I would always take with a grain of salt and always rely on those last. Maybe it's just because I've seen a lot of people fucked up on them. I'm not actually a doctor, but I just don't trust those things as far as I can toss them. I feel like society has gotten worse since those things have been normalized too. The types of mental illness you see now, I just don't remember ever really seeing that type of mental illness in the 90s and the early 2000s. Like the shooter in Canada looked like the Wojak trans drawing. And it's like, why is it whenever they turn out violent and crazy, like this is what they look like? Like, I don't think that's a coincidence. It's like they're being like, again, if anyone's going to be called a mutant, like that's a mutant. You've given them a bunch of things their body doesn't want. It's acting, it's like, it's got a terrible reaction with their body. They're obviously not able to accept this level of estrogen. I think some people naturally can. And I think that's why not all of them are like that. I think some people's body might be able to just handle a little bit more estrogen. We also don't know the levels of estrogen each person has. Like, they have different amounts that they can hand out, you know? And I just don't think a lot of doctors will go back and lower the amount of prescription drugs. If you don't go to a doctor and explicitly say, I don't like being on this anymore, or I'm having a negative effect, or I'm depressed, I need to come off this pill. If you just go in and say you're depressed, they'll just give you another SSRI. They won't tell you to take pills away. Like, that's the problem. Because I know this too, because I've had to fight to get my parents off these things. And like the doctors never want to. They're like, oh, Zopiclone's not working. Oh, maybe you want Seroquel instead. It's like, no, I don't want any of them. That's what I want. Like, fuck, listen to me. I know my T levels. I take solace in the fact that there are no men in dresses in my kids' charter school. That's good. Do you think it will be viewed in the same way lobotomies are today? I do wonder that. Like, there's just no world in which you can pump a man full of estrogen. Like, women can barely handle when they're pumped full of estrogen on a monthly basis. Like, so many of the people I know can't handle their periods. Like, I try my hardest. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm in a nasty mood in my period, and I just tell my husband, I'm like, oh, I'm in a bad mood. I just make sure to tell him up front. And then, like, I just kind of avoid talking for a bit till it passes. But, like, yeah, estrogen's a fucking motherfucker. What do you think menopause is? Like, it's like people's body just like going through the change of like no longer really producing as much estrogen and just like fluctuating, and they go crazy. Like, I don't know, you get the sweats even. Like, even if you're not nuts, it's like your body is still violently reacting. Would you like to try lithium? No. Would you like to role play as a zombie? I would not like to role play as a zombie, thank you. I take pills, but my dragon roommate says they're bad for me. It's just, there are 100 horrific side effects too, yeah. A lot of these pills that are like, are you feeling a little sad? Take this today. Side effects may include, but are not limited to, like bleeding liver, organ failure, heart attack, cancer. Like, you know, like it's like your limbs might fall off. Hey, don't worry though. You feel a little sad, this will perk you right up. Seroquel is as needed, super works for me. I am an angry man. Yeah. I think some people it works. But the sad thing is that if it's not working, it requires someone to go back to the doctor and advocate and be like, hey, I'm more depressed on this. It's not working. And like, I don't think a lot of people do that. Death. It really depends on how the person responds. Yeah. I mean, again, it's there to correct brain chemicals, like the serotonin in your brain. You know, it's a serotonin uptake inhibitor. So that's what it's doing. But if you don't have that problem, you're trying to balance chemicals that don't need to be balanced. And like the doctors are kind of just guessing when they give it to people. So of course it's going to work for some people. But I think for a lot of other people, it's going to do nothing at all, if not just cause more problems. Because historically, people have survived without these fucking pills. You know, society has gotten along fine without these pills for decades, centuries, like forever, basically. And now we're suddenly seeing this uptick in this weird mental illness, this weird, like, I don't care about myself, but I care about what other people are doing. And I don't know, everything about modern society, people aren't really friendly anymore. You know, everything's so argumentative. I just feel like the 90s and the 2000s were a more relaxed time. I just feel like everything's so abrasive. Like, people can't just interact with content and be like, oh, it's not for me, and back away. They're like, I have to cancel this. Or like, they'll go into a pub or they'll go into an establishment and they see one thing they don't like and they're like, I'm going to bring this establishment to the ground. I'm going to write a bad Google review under fucking 20 different accounts. I'm bringing them down. It's like, why don't you just fucking work on yourself? Holy shit. It's so weird. The urge to cancel, the urge to take away income is sickening to me. Bring back asylums. I really think if you're found trying to go after someone's income, there needs to be some sort of we need to write a new law, a new punishment for this type of behavior, so that there's actually something like making these people think twice before they're like, do I want to go after this person or this establishment? Is it worth it? Am I actually in the right here, or am I about to break some law? Like, I think people really need to start thinking twice over, like, did this person actually do something to lose their income, or am I just being a bitch? And it's like, most times you're just being a bitch. It should make it easier to sue them, yeah. There needs to be something changed. I'm not versed in law enough to know exactly what that would be, but you know what I mean. Like, there just needs to be some sort of, like, some sort of, like, retribution you can give to people that are making a point to harass you. You know, There are harassment laws, but they don't really, they were never really made in a time that took into consideration the bitchy and childish nature of current adults. Like, you know, it's not all of us, but the loud minority keeps getting their way. And it's always that. It's just like the same thing with the fucking Overwatch. It's like a loud, crazy minority spoke for everyone because they are unemployed enough to harass on Twitter all day long. Abrasive is an understatement. Can't even go outside and walk without some chick looking at me like I'm the plague. Bruh, I'm walking. I'm walking here. I don't want to jinx it, but we got good viewing numbers on Kick today. We got the Kick number. We got the 87 people in Kick. Did I also... Oh, we hit the silly hat goal. Hot diggity damn. Are you kids in for a treat? Oh boy, oh boy. You really done it now. Oh, it's about to get really silly in here. Oh, you hold on to your seats, kids. Oh my god. Here it comes. Oh boy. Oh, you worked for this. Money! All of the penny dollars is how I was able to afford this. All right? And I just want to let you know. First of all, I should hide myself, okay? I'm going, abracadabra, alabla. Oh my goodness, what is she doing? Oh, the suspense is killing me. Oh my God, how silly is the hat gonna be? Oh, I bet it's gonna be so silly. Give me $100 and you can see my $100 animation. Now check this out. And then, oh, isn't that silly? All right, and it can get even sillier. It can get sillier from here, kids. Yeah. Eat your heart out, DSP. This is how it's fucking done, baby. It's broken. What's happening? Oh no, DSP again? There you go. Aren't you guys? Wow. The quality here. The quality, the content. Suddenly, yeah, it's like, this is $1 million content right now. Fancy. If we donate 1,500, will you put on an Arby's hat? For 1,500, I will eat an Arby's sandwich. Quality entertainment right there. Look at that. Amazing. It looks great. I know. Wow. Totally worth the money. I'm wowed. I am wowed. I know a couple of you probably shit yourself. I know. We can give you guys a little break while you clean up. Clean yourselves up. Nice bonnet. Absolute cinema. Wowee. Yep. You guys keep this up. I might just get a vest. You never know. You never know. Wow, it's pretty. Thank you. How much do you put on a vest if you gotta ask you can't afford it? You need a chef's hat. Oh, snap. That's pretty bigoted of you. You telling me to go back to the kitchen? Sugoi, literally crying. Can you think about how many lives this will be saving? That is a horse race watching hat, yes. Or a gardening hat. Keep the sun out of my eyes. But this hat is so cute. Top hat next. Looking like an old black lady going to church. Like I'm saying, this hat can get even sillier. We haven't even hit maximum silly yet. All right? All right? Get a beanie hat with a propeller on top. That would be actually sick. I would love to have a little propeller hat and it's spinning. You need a donut hat. I almost got a donut last night when I was going to Publix to pick up some quick groceries. And then they didn't have any of the donuts I wanted, though. There was like just dip donuts. I wanted like a custard filled or like a strawberry filled or a raspberry filled. I need a donut hat. She's wearing the hat for the Onyx Awards. Does the chair get a hat? The chair is dead right now, all right? Our internet keeps dying on us and coming back, and the way that the chair is set up, she relies on like IP addresses to be set properly and everything. And even the reason my model was having problems is because the IP address changed. And I changed it on the iPhone, but I had to just restart the iPhone for it to take. But yeah, I don't know. So Chair Sama's dead right now. Do a Canadian Mountie hat, but I'm a Floridian now. Your child is dead. Don't you lie, you killed Chair Sama and hit her body. She kept trying to take over the channel. What was I supposed to do? Sume's dreaming. You hear that car? That's not a car, that's my little female husky dreaming. It sounds like a motorcycle. Oh, jeez. It's crazy that my dogs can sleep so peacefully around me while I'm fucking screaming into my microphone. Chair was getting too popular and Nyanus had to offer. Yeah. Did you say you're in Florida? Yeah, I'm a Floridian. I came from Canada. That's why I trick everyone with my boots. A boot. Doggo dweems. Alligator hat. Blue, tell us the truth. No, that's Sume. Sume's my female husky. That's crazy. Snow only barks when she's sleeping. Same. Yeah, my female husky does not bark. She is so well behaved. Oh, she's got a computer virus. I got sick and Chair Sama's got a computer virus. She's getting better. She'll be back. She's running rough. You spelt it wrong. You should have said you running rough, like roof, you know? Rough. You gotta perfect your pun game here. Chair Sama Funeral Fund with the 5. Thank you, Rice-A-Roni. May she live on in our dreams. Man, a couple more dollars and we might upgrade the silliness on this hat. I'm just saying. I'm going full DSP today. I don't know, man. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I don't know what's gotten into me. Welcome to Gatorland. I lived here for like 30 plus years. I love it here. Oh my God, I fucking love it here. I love the all year round gardening and stuff. And I really want to have my dad move down. He even, like, whenever I call him and it's still light outside, because I'm usually outside when I call him, he's always like, what? It's still light out there? I'm like, yeah, dog. It's the promised land. Promised land. Hey, good on you getting away from Chinada. I don't know about Chyanada, more like fucking Kanakistan. It's Little India right now. I don't know. It's wild over there. Can you call us a bunch of animals? Oh. The kick chat? You're not on the kick chat, Jumbie. You're not an animal. You're, a proper adult. On the YouTube side, that's okay. The chair is out in the web like the lawnmower. She's growing in power, sucking off the data centers. It's true. She's out there hacking the system. Here, let me pull up some actual stuff. I've been yapping like crazy the whole time. Yapping like crazy. Let's bring in some DISP. Since I'm channeling DSP so much, I guess it really makes sense that I should also look at some DSP. What's DSP up to these days? You know? How's DSP been hanging? What's up? Phil says he was conducting an experiment by not asking for support and that he is smarter than his trolls. Oh no, has he been doing the opposite? I've been asking for nothing but support today. I've been going crazy.
Right? I'm very curious about what to do about this.
Let's fucking go! Shankatsu with the fitty peas! Fitty peas! Can I wear the RE Village Lady hat? What is that? Like Resident Evil? Like the triangle guy? Oh. I know exactly what you're talking about. She kind of has a hat like this. If I removed the bow and made the hat itself a bit bigger. It's pretty close. Pretty close, but not quite. She's dodging my question. What's your question, Anxiety? I'll double check. What's your question? What's your question? Did you ask it? We are here for the yapping. The only thing we have here in our kick clankers and animals. Ow. Aura Farm the Phil. Aura. The Vampire Giantess hat. Resident Evil. Yeah. Lady Demi. Yeah. I found it. Oh, it's a personal skip. The Dommy Mommy Vampire Tall Lady. Yeah, I'm 5'11". I never realized how tall I was. I was watching Sarah Intuned the other night. And Sarah Intune's one of the car channels I like to follow. She's so fucking picky. I love her. She's so tedious and she's such a perfectionist. I love it. Drool. I love cleaning my cars and she like cleans everything. Sometimes I take my like little plastic bits off my engine, and I clean all the bits and get all the leaves out and stuff. I like making it look clean. But she makes me look like a schmuck by comparison. She is so anal, and she's so smart. She knows so much about fucking cars. But anyways, she was just like the other day, she's like, I'm 5'11". And I always thought she was like 6 foot or something. She looked huge. And then I was like, that's how fucking tall I am? No wonder people are always like, holy shit, you Amazon. I don't know, just because it's not 6 foot, I just kind of assumed it, like, yeah, it's 5'11". But yeah, it's huge. Huge. I am huge. I am so distracted. My brain is like mush. I've been sick. Brain is like spaghetti. Mom's spaghetti. Vomit on my sweater already. I was puking too, and I just kind of boiled it down. When I was coming back to catch on a flight, like in Canada, I was puking on the side of the road towards the airport, and I thought it was just the anxiety because, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, when I was, like, popping off just even a little bit because Asmongold called me It's a Gundam, and, like, my stomach hurt. It hurt my stomach to think that people were, like, watching my clips and stuff and listening to my shitty voice. And I was vomiting. And I guess now looking back, I was probably just sick. I was probably also just sick and anxious. And it kind of got the crosshairs, you know? Take my money. I will. I'll cosplay. Is Nina's finally admitting she's a giant? Apparently I'm a giant, yeah. For a girl. But I didn't recognize how big 5'11" was on a girl until another girl who was 5'11" said, I'm 5'11". I was like, oh, what is this? Hello? The real estate agent forgot to ask me some questions. Anyways, I'm back. Closing date. He wanted a closing date. We are taking over this stream. Let it happen. Oh, hey, Atlas. Oh, hi. Why are you climbing, buddy? No, you're big. Hi. Yeah, I went outside without you for a second. Whoa, so scary. Atlas is a fucking baby. He is huge. He's supposed to be terrifying, but he doesn't understand. Doesn't understand it. I think he thinks he's smaller than Fritter. See, I called it. Yo, the dog is gonna start streaming. Ah! Sitting with a ball python to see how it reacts to the cat girl on stream. Oh, I love snakes. I would like a snake, please. I like the I like the smushed face. The smush face.
Right?
All right, let's see.
I'm very curious about what to do about this, right? The funny part about yesterday, undoubtedly, is my detractors were fucking losing their shit.
Oh man, totally losing. I was losing my shit, DSP. Tell me why. I did raise him to be cute. I don't hit my dogs. I don't hit my dogs. I baby them. And then they turn into babies.
They couldn't stand the fact that I hadn't hit the phantom goal that doesn't exist, and I wasn't asking for support. They were tearing at their clothes. There was fucking 10, 20, 30 sock accounts all typing in chat. You're not hitting the goal. Why aren't you asking for support? They couldn't take it. They lost their fucking minds because their little pea walnut-sized fucking brains can't comprehend that I'm smarter
their pea walnut-sized fucking brains
than them. And that I have the intelligence to try to conduct experiments and do things like this to try to figure out how to handle stuff moving forward. And it's not all about money.
He's conducting experiments. Dude, I cannot get enough of Phil. The detractors, oh no. DS Peak Cabbage, first time chatter in my Twitch chat. Thank you. Oh no, damn. She just hits her nephews. My nephews are always on their best behavior for me. Last time I was up with them, like I jokingly, because I took them out for a full day. They were allowed to play hooky. I mean, they're all, the oldest just turned 7. Like, missing a day of school is nothing to these kids. So we got to play hooky, and I took them out for the day. But I was even, at the beginning of the day, I was like, if any of you misbehave, I'm tossing you in a snowbank. Head first, and only your feet are going to be kicking. And I'm going to leave you there all day. And they're so young that they're like, toss me in the snowbank first. Like, no, not until you're bad. You don't want that, because it's going to be cold, you know? And you won't get treats. So, but yeah, they're so young that they were like, do it to me first. Put me upside down in the snowbank.
It's not. Okay, right? I'm very curious about what to do about it.
Kershey will tangent for like 2 straight hours and in the video will never start. I feel that. It's hard. I want to talk to you guys too. I feel really guilty when I get into something on screen and then like I realize I haven't looked at chat. And so today I've been really trying to read chat. I don't know, I like talking to you guys. They're all frozen here. Damn kids. Yeah, you can never win with kids of a certain age because they're like, woohoo! Do it! Oh, they're funny though. I love them. The scientist. The scientist! That's great. My brain, big brain, that's why I'm better than everyone. My huge...
There,
just
right?
like when he bit into those cookies to make people think that cat was still around, that was part of his fucking 20 IQ thinking. His 500 IQ. You don't understand.
I'm not kidding. First of all, this fork is pissing me off. Look at this. Look what is going on with this fork? What just happened? It's covered. How did it get covered in stuff? I have no idea. Let's clean the fork, get it out of the way. It's like getting directly in the way of the review.
But apparently he pulled these cookies up and Cat wasn't there. Like they were already bit because Cat ate them. Cat ate them, and that's why they were already nibbled on. And then like that's the whole story that he's going with. But like, who would actually nibble on cookies before someone was reviewing them? Again, I think he thinks he's got like this big brain, and he's like, no one will ever suspect. No one will ever suspect. You know? There's no way that Cat couldn't be the one eating these. Cat sure ate them. Cat gets no cookies. DSP's IQ is so large it's unmeasurable. Ninus Phil is just, well, I can't read that. I know you think I can read Chinese, but I can't. Cat wouldn't have left any leftovers. I've seen Cat. She devoured those cookies. Hard watch. Hard. I don't believe it. I just feel, I don't know, man. I don't know. If someone's going to review cookies, why would you just nibble them? And like, why wouldn't you just cut them in half? This thing stinks to high heaven. There would be no cookies left. Anxiety is thirst maxing with that avatar. Yeah, he is. I don't even think Gundo noticed what was going on yesterday. I saw your super chats coming in, and I was like, this fucking motherfucker. I didn't even want to pull attention to it. I didn't even want to pull attention to the under boob. It was him that he ate. Don't blame the cat. Did he eat 6 crumble cookies? He reviewed 6 crumble cookies. I don't know if he ate the whole thing. Cat nibbling cookies? She's fatter than Phil. Again, there's been no hint of cat for weeks. For weeks. That's like 4 to 6K calories. Oh. One birthday, Husbanus's work sent him crumble cookies, and those things are like intense. Like we cut those into little 4 slices, and it was like having cake in the house for a couple days. Phil takes less showers than Asmongold. Sometimes I want Asmongold to brush his hair, because it's like all over the place. It looks like he just rolled out of bed, and there's like this huge poof to either side of his face, and I'm like, please brush your hair. Gunn was totally out of it yesterday, but it was cool when he played guitar. I was out of it too yesterday. We were both out of it. It was impressive we did anything at all. I just think the consistency is important. He's got to start streaming more consistently, starting with hitting every Wednesday and hopefully adding more days. Sometimes I'm pretty sure Asmon did just roll out of bed. It makes sense. You're jabbing playfully. Yeah, you are. I'll get a loan to pay Nainus more later. No worries. My debt grows. Don't tell him. What question am I dodging, by the way? Remember earlier, Anxiety? You said she's dodging my question. What question? What question? Why does my avatar model have tears under the eyes? Because I'm sick and I keep sweating. So I hit that toggle. I can also do this. Look at. I feel like this fits my mood because I'm sick. That's exactly how Asmon does it. What exactly did the dog smash at the end of the stream the other day? Oh, I had like a wine glass on my table. I didn't have a bunch of wine. I had like a champagne flute. And I put some red wine in there just to like help me fall asleep. Yeah, Fritter put his nose up at the table, and sometimes he does this thing where he just goes, ugh. And so he jumped up on my chair and went, ugh, and just like whacked it off the table and like sent it flying, and it just shattered into like just daggers, just like little invisible daggers all over the floor. So like I had to pick him up and get him out of the room, and yeah. It was like one of like the most, you know how champagne flutes are really tall. Like I didn't even want a full glass of wine. I literally just wanted a sleep aid. And sometimes red wine does the trick. You just need a little bit of red wine in you. But R.I.P. R.I.P. champagne flute. Yeah. Again, it doesn't really suck. I don't really care about the broken glass. It's more like my doggy's little paws. Like, you know, when there's broken glass on the floor, I want them out of the room. And then, like, he's in the mood where he was all excited and trying to get my attention. I'm like, get the heck out of here, Freda, no! Yeah. Gundo needs a beautiful butch lesbian manager who won't stand for his whining and force him to stream. Well, that's me. That's me. I get on his ass. I get on his ass to stream. I'm, like, really naggy about it, too. And I'm always like, it's what the kids want. They love you. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. But at the same time, like, he is busy with other stuff, so I don't want to be too mean about it, you know? Like, I don't try and get on his ass to, like, make him have a difficult time. I'm just like, just do it. Just do it. You don't have to say anything special. Because a lot of times, too, he's like, I don't know what to talk about today. I'm like, doesn't matter. People just want to hang out with you. Hang out with the people. Just talk to chat. They'll love it. Grumpy with the 10. Let's be real. That 100 chat for the animation gif on DSP's chat was just him donating to himself. Hope you feel better soon. Here's some schmeckles. Yes! Thank you for the support. That's enough support to upgrade the hat. You ready for this? Ooh, wrong one. This one. Ba-boom. Bada boom. Now we have flowers on the hat. Look at that. Look at what you did for me. Thank you. Melodic method, remember? Meowdy. Meowdy there, meowdic. Melodic method. Gundo is a beloved folk hero. The trick is to mix the alcohol with NyQuil. But yeah, poor doggo. But he was fine. He didn't cut any paws, but I was scared. Because, like, usually when glass breaks, there's no dogs nearby. This was, like, I guess the first time my dog actually broke glass. And I was like, ah! Started freaking out. His little pawsies. He's tiny and old. I don't want to hurt him. So he was fine. No cuts. No cuts. I was scared, though. Yo, so fancy. Yeah, you guys are really getting your money's worth this time. This time around, you guys are fucking, you earn this, all right? His main revenue team, Papa Gundo, wants to eat, feed his mama, move out of New York, better stream consistently. Yeah, like he'll start, because he already has huge viewership. Like, I think his Twitch and his Kick, even just with the ad rev alone, I'm surprised how much ad revenue Twitch gives you. I'm making about $1 to $2 per stream, and like I'll only have like 5 or 6 people in there, you know? And like I totally would get to the point where like, yeah, if I start making enough off ad revenue, I would just shut off donations. No offense, I appreciate how like helpful you guys are, but like once you start making enough to live off of ad revenue, like I'd rather that support go to smaller streamers who haven't hit the ad revenue goals yet, kind of thing. But I think you would start seeing a lot just from passive income. You don't even need necessarily people to donate, because you know other streamers have been able to do that. YouTube has unsubscribed me several times from Gundo's channel. Same. And I've like helped him with thumbnails in the past. Like there was a good chunk of time where like I was doing all the thumbnails for him, like for free, just for funsies. Like I don't know, I was trying to help him out. And as I'm doing that, one day I went to his channel just to check something out, and I'm unsubscribed. I was like, oh, okay. Of course, I would unsubscribe myself from the channel I'm currently fucking helping. That makes a lot of sense. The thing is, ad revenue is a bit fickle. It can be, but I mean, again, like even if you lost the odd day of ad rev, like, and again, Twitch doesn't really go after you on a daily basis for your ad revenue the same way YouTube does. For YouTube, it's like some little jingle will play for like 3 seconds in a clip you play, and it's like suddenly all of the ad revenue is trying to be gathered by this like other company. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. I played like 2 seconds of your audio, and now I owe you everything. Someone at YouTube hates him a lot. 100%. I'm always of the opinion he's got a flag on his account.
Money! Yeah, baby! Yeah!
I'm so far ahead that the alert was behind my big fucking head. Anxiety with the $2. Whoa! I thought you said you were in debt, my boy. Anxiety, maybe I'm shadow banned or she just don't like me. What? I like even where like when I see you in chat, like I was trying to figure out what you said, and when I double clicked on your name, the chats weren't there. So I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Because if I read super chat, I'm jabbing playfully. Your site is gone now. It's in the super chat? A prior super chat? Answer my super chat, por favor. Need a back end fund. You didn't sing yesterday as if you can't sing. Oh, the singing. I was like really sick yesterday. I felt really out of it. I didn't want to sing. I didn't want to sing and have my voice break and then have me, you know? We always play that clip of DSP singing, and I'm like, oh, someone's going to clip it, and it's going to be out there forever. And my anxiety was like, you're not singing shit tonight, girl. You shut your fucking lips. You shut your lips! And that's what I did. I hate the Latinx. Jesus. Someone on YouTube is a Pokimane simp. I think they put a flag on his account ages ago, and there's just been no dev to show up and take it off. Like, because it would take someone to actively, like, interact with his channel from the tech side and actually remove the flag. And I doubt it. I have a feeling that's what's going on, but I can't prove it. I can't prove it. I have a feeling deep down in my booty. Anxiety, she hates you. I didn't see it. It's fine. Gundo was a good musician. Yeah, I really liked his guitar playing. He should serenade chat more often. I could have just sat there and listened to him playing guitar. Dude, this is honestly one of my favorite forms of content, so I'm going to share it. I talk about this all the time. I have to not play the music because there's like speaking of copyright claims. I love this type of content. It's not the best one. My favorite is when they're fully off screen and they show up. But here we go. This is... So a guy starts hitting his girlfriend in a bar full of men. One guy comes out, puts him on his ass, and then look it. Where were all these dudes? I love love mob justice when it works out properly and someone actually deserves it. Look at them. Look at them. They're all fucking trying to get him. I love it. I love it. This is my favorite form of content. I don't know what you call it, but sometimes there's these odd videos where it's like one idiot tries to like attack a woman, and it's like every man in a 2-mile radius starts just being like, and they just show up to kick his ass. I've seen some really good ones. Absolute content. Yo, people are always so hard on men, but this is how real men act. Like, this is how, like, that guy's not a real man, and now all the real men show up. They're like, hey, look at, right? I love that ass kick. I love how he's straight up. He doesn't just kick his ass metaphorically. Look at this. His ass is visible. He lines it up like it's a soccer ball and gives him a fucking boot. Amazing. You know he still feels that to this day. There's times where that man sits on the toilet, and as the shit's like crowning, he's like, ugh, because he feels that kick. You know? Probably broke his ass with that one. Amazing. That shit would get... I've seen some amazing clips out of Texas. Like, I can't even show some of them. I've seen one where it's like a guy showed up. He went into like a restaurant with a gun to rob the place. Immediately, someone just stood up and shot the guy. Like, what are you fucking doing in Texas? Showing up with a gun? Trying to rob an establishment full of people? No. Like, it was so quick. It was like, what a fucking idiot. And the chances your back is towards someone with a gun as you're robbing a place, I would say in Florida too. Like, why would you fucking do that? It'd be nutty. I don't think he's alive today. I take the zombie horde over this mob of dudes coming at me. Dude, there's some... I wish I saved them when I saw them. One of my favorite ones, there's one that a lady gets attacked on the street. And the street looks empty. And then suddenly, like, 20 men come from off camera and just, like, kick the shit out of some man's ass. One of my favorites, and I can't believe I didn't keep it. Just once in a while, it kind of shows up on the internet. And when I see it, I'm like, huh, a classic. In Texas, your Happy Meal comes with a gun. And nothing of value was lost. And there are lots of times when the woman will start attacking the guys trying to defend her. Yeah, that's true. If he was beating a child instead of a woman, this guy would probably be dead. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have 3 within arm's reach. Can confirm. Nice. I only have 1. They're expensive, though. I don't want cheap guns either, you know? Like, I want something that's reliable. I don't want something that's going to jam up on me all the time. So, like, right now I have a Glock. That's it. But it does the twick. Does the twick. I'm so annoyed I subbed to you so long ago and I had to do it again. YouTube! I get unsubscriptions a lot. But it's always suspicious. It does happen in waves. Like, I'll have, like, no unsubscribes for the longest time and then, like, 7 at once. I've seen other, I think, who else said this happened? It was a while ago on Twitter. Someone posted it was happening. I'm like, that's just YouTube. You love the hat. Yeah, we met the goals today. You guys earned this hat. You have a medieval spiked club. That's sick. Nice Glock, bro. Thanks. Thank you. It's got a laser sight. This one made me laugh. Sometimes XQC says funny things.
What are you doing, man? Dude, I hate it here, dude. I mean, I'm so mad at like, all we have is ice. We have nothing else. With the high taxes, it's shit. Fucking Prime Minister trolled the country, and we can't get a fucking ice medal. I don't get it. How hard is it?
Because Canada has no golds right
it's
now.
all we have. Fucking dog shit. Where's Canada, man? What the fuck are you guys doing, man?
Dude, for real. I don't really follow the Olympics, but that's so funny, and it's so true. All you fucking have is the ice up there. How are you not winning? You're supposed to be good at this shit. Do you handle your Glock regularly and make... Yeah. I love it. I was Akuma Miko. I think this happened to before. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think it was Akumi. It was a while ago. Akuma. It was a while ago. I hate to say it, but him constantly calling animals the wrong name gets me. Busy making trans shows for kids. Didn't they also lose in hockey? Sometimes XQC says an entire word. Sometimes I can understand what he's saying. Other times, not so much. There was a really funny post the other day, too, where he was just like, AI can never replace me because no one knows what the fuck I'm saying. And it's like, goddamn, he's self-aware. Good for him. But it's true. Even Trump and Biden, you've noticed in the TTSs, they both sound different. Like, even though the voice sounds like them, there's not enough pauses. There's not enough, like, of their usual inflection, you know? Norway is dominating right now. Quote from XQC. That's fucking hilarious. That's so true. Are the talented Canadians being bought by the USA? I don't know. Are the talented Canadians just moving to the USA? I would think so. I honestly have not looked at the Winter Olympics at all. Did they lose in hockey? Probably. I don't know. That happens. But yeah, I haven't even, I don't know. I just never really grew up in a house that watched sports. It never really occurs to me to watch sports. I never really do. The only time I do is like when I go to someone else's house and they put sports on. I'm like, oh yeah, people watch this. It's not like I hate it when it's on. I just never put it on. Biden's AI was kind of close to the real Biden. That had more to do with our TTS, like, because we were running a really skimpy TTS because we were running it locally. If he was on a non-local model or if we had a bigger model running, he would have been clearer. And there were times that
Money don't jiggle, it folds.
What?
Wiggle, wiggle, for sure.
Holy shit! Lord Rebelling Sky with the 50. Thank you. Holy shit. I thought we already reached so many goals today. This is the best I can do for you. What, you ready for this? You ready for this? Make sure you're sitting down. Ready? Oops, that's the wrong button. Whoa! Look at the animation. The hat animation. I know it's no panning stadium, but we do what we do here. You know, we do what we can with what we're given. Sports are meh. Yeah, I don't know. Like I always appreciate good team playing, you know. Even though I don't really watch football, I do notice when it's on the TV and people are running for a touchdown, I start screaming at the TV, you know? So I definitely can get into it. I'll be like, go, go! Like, I'm not really cheering for any team, more so as I'm just like, this is a good play. Finish it! Finish the good play! So I read it right, the US will now require ID to vote. They were voting on that. And, yeah, I think even though a bunch of Democrats voted against it, for some fucking reason, it's almost like they want to cheat or something. I hate when people like why are you proving like the theory's correct here? Like it almost seems like, you know, this has got to be just like dissent from the other side to some extent. I guess I'm a little bit foolhardy. It's like you just want to believe like things aren't true. They're like, there's no way they're actually trying to cheat at elections. Like this has to be hype, because we know to some extent both sides will run like smear campaigns on the other side to make them seem like demons. It's just what happens. It's politics. But then you see shit like this. Look at those fucking numbers. One Democrat voted yes, and 213 were like, yeah, who needs voter ID? Ah, every other fucking country does it. What? Ah, we don't need that. We don't need that. What the fuck are you trying to do? Cheat at elections? And it's like so obnoxious because like that's what they always accuse Republicans of. But what the fuck is this? Unreal is what it is. What the hell is this? How is not like this should be like everyone's voting yes. Everyone should be voting yes because both sides have talked about voter fraud being an issue. Okay. If you actually cared about voter fraud being an issue, wouldn't you want IDs? Like one of you are lying right now. You little shits, you know? All the gender politics are fueled by the Mossad, yeah. Even Somalia has voter ID. Like every fucking country that has votes, they expect you to show ID. Most states already did, this just makes it nationwide. Why they always cheating? Yeah, again, like there's no other reason that you wouldn't want ID other than to cheat. Like like that's not conspiracy at that point. Like look at the shit. Like that's crazy. 213 nay. Nah. And it's also, too, even if they're only voting the opposite because they dislike Republicans and can never agree, I mean, that's still, like, this is a failure. Congress is an absolute failure to the American people. This needs to be fucking redone. If there ever needs to be some sort of reform to anything in the government, it's fucking Congress. This is the most crooked shit. Like, this is just crooked to begin with. It doesn't matter what it is. There should be no fucking world in which this is ever the result to any vote. There's no way you're acting in the best interest of your constituents. This is statistically fucking possible. To have everyone on one side vote one way and everyone on the other side vote the other. Yet this is what you always see from Congress. The most disingenuous, wasting fucking money, you know, trying to make it so things never pass. Fuck off with this, man. That's another thing I hate about this. Even though, like, if you extrapolate it away from voter ID and just, like, this is just such a normal thing to see, regardless of how important an issue, is disgusting. I came to Goon. I'm sorry, you might have came to the wrong place. I don't know what to say. Thank you for the follow, though. I appreciate you. Notice the total lack of independence. Yeah. Their constituents are foreign, though. It feels that way. I just hate the whole thing. The whole song and dance that gets played. And again, and this is not what people pay for. People want lower taxes, and we're always talking about the different ways we could lower taxes. If Congress functioned appropriately, you know, we wouldn't be wasting as much money as we do. The amount of money these people get paid to toss around shit, you know, with their own personal bias or their party's bias, I don't know. Disgusting. Just throwing every American under the bus right here with this type of shit. Say that again, Nyanus? What am I saying? No gooning. Who's texting me? Oh, I have to sign something for the real estate agent. Let me be right back. I'm gonna even go do this on another computer, because I'm gonna be doing with some stuff. Let me put on a cop video for you. I'll be right back. I just need to sign some digital forms. Digivolve. Okay, this one is crazy. I'm actually gonna want to be here to watch this one with you. Is this gonna even be allowed on YouTube too? Oops, what is this? Why is it lagging so much? No, I have one I want. I mean, it's on YouTube, so that's pretty fine here. Right? What is going on? Is my internet failing? What is happening? Taser? What is going on? Here we go. Here we go. All right, one second. I need to go sign some stuff. I gotta go be an adult. I also get weirdly emotional. I don't want to sell my dad's house. I don't want to sell my dad's house, but I gotta do it because it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. It's again, that's why I just keep thinking. I'm like, I'm sorry I'm begging so much too, though, but I really just want to realize my goal of having my dad move down to live with me, which is going to take a lot of fucking money. It's unfair, but that's life. Life is unfair. And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, but I'm giving it my best run. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll let this play.
Clearwater Police, this is Amanda.
I was just calling to inform you guys that there is a person who stopped on the Courtney Campbell Causeway. A woman stopped in the middle of the street and got out of her really beat up red car that was like missing most of the front of the hood. You can't miss it. It's very discernible. And started running up to my car trying to get in, saying, please let me in. She ran to the right towards the water and abandoned her car. So I don't know if she can help or, needs help and she's in trouble.
So a female got out of a red vehicle and ran up to your vehicle and was begging for you to let her in?
That's correct.
What was she wearing?
Like a hoodie, black.
And what kind of pants?
Maybe jeans. I can't tell.
How long ago was this?
About 5 minutes ago, not even.
Did she seem like she was intoxicated or on drugs?
Maybe on drugs, but again, I didn't have enough interaction with her to be a good judge of that. She could have been in trouble. I'm not sure.
I'll have an officer do an area check for her.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hi, can I talk to you? Yeah. Is your car? No. Whose car is that?
I don't know.
Do you know who got out of the car or anybody related to the car?
You're with that car there?
Yeah, I'm with that car. I'm out of gas.
And you saw nothing to do with this car at all?
No, I heard it.
You heard what?
I heard like someone sideswipe it.
Oh, you think somebody hit it?
I think someone hit it and it sped off.
In a red Hyundai Elantra, we're getting a report that it could be possibly related to a hit and run on the Tampa side. I'm not sure if they have anything open on it.
Can we check with FD and see if they transported anyone? Because there's no one here claiming to be with this vehicle.
The keys are with it.
Take the keys. Hi.
Hi.
A little excitement, huh?
Yeah, that's her.
The damage on the front even looks fresh. The radiator's like torn out. She probably rear-ended somebody, sideswiped the guardrail.
But why'd she leave?
No idea. Let's scroll through the call notes, see if we have any description of the lady that was running in traffic, and we'll just drive slowly and see if she's on the side of the road. Like, where do you walk from here? This is no man's land.
See what we can find.
Yeah, work some magic.
While officers take the first steps to find the owner of the vehicle, it turns out she was right in front of them all along, as the ride-along spots a naked woman hiding in the trees along the ocean shore.
Ma'am? 120. Are you okay? What's going on? What's happening? FD emergency back to my location for a nude woman that is probably involved. Do you have any clothes, ma'am? Why are you naked?
I have clothes on.
Tampa needs to be en route.
Why are you naked?
You can't see me.
I can see you.
This is not real.
Is this your car? Are you okay? Did you get into an accident? What's your name? Are you, is it Kristen? Are you Kristen? No? What's your name?
Just about to pull out, too, because it's whatever's going on is a Tampa problem.
Yeah.
FD already left.
Can you put on your clothes? They're right under you. Can you put them on for me? She's not talking to me, so.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, if she's safe right there, we'll leave her right there. I don't have, like, any good blankets or clothing. All I got is, like, jackets.
It's under her. She just doesn't want to put it on.
Okay.
120, what did you have on the name for the RO? Are you Kelsey? Kelsey, what's going on? Kelsey, can you tell me, are you injured? Are you hurt?
Yeah, eval. She's on land. She may be in shock. She's shaking pretty bad.
Kelsey, can I call your mom for you? Or your dad? Family member? Yeah, she's just, like, intentionally not answering at this point. Can you come with me if you take my hand? Can we put this over you to cover you, okay? Take a deep breath, tell me, okay, what's going on? Can I help you put some clothes on?
Nope, we're not gonna do that right now. Here we go.
She's ran from us and she's in the water on the north side. Gonna need somebody with a boat to respond. Maybe FWC? Come on out of the water. Gonna have to give you a 0 on wardrobe selection.
Sorry.
That was wild. Oh boy.
She bit you? Just now. Oh my god.
They said a black hoodie.
That's a black hoodie, right?
Yeah.
No, now she has Bat Leo on her.
You said they're sending water rescue?
Hey, Sarge, what do you want me to do about her?
What do you mean? Oh, she bites you? Okay, well, we'll document it.
Let's walk over where I can maintain visual of her.
You want
Sounds like you got a fun one.
Yeah. No, this is a mess. She bit Officer Tabak on the arm while we were trying to grab her before she ran to the water. But we got her some clothes. We were trying to get her dressed, and she resisted, and in the process bit her on the arm really good.
I'm sure Tabak wants a good shot at this chick now, huh?
Well, she's clearly under the influence of something. She's out there on cloud 9.
Oh, she's all high right now?
She's gotta be. All right, let me get back with you.
Yeah, go do your thing. See ya.
Any unit going to respond to get her out of the water, let them know. We do have Bat Leo charges. Warn them she's a biter.
What's actually going on?
There's a female that's in the water, combative. We have Bat Leo charges. She's a spitter, biter, and she's in the water.
Should have just yanked her down. When I had the opportunity, I should have just yanked her down. I just feel bad because it's like your private area that would have been like.
That's why I didn't, like, I felt awkward because she was like naked, and I'm like, where do I grab because she's naked? Are you dispatch or are you interested?
She probably was interested.
This isn't really normal though. I've had 2 other calls where people have been in the water and refused to get out, but FWC or somebody will come out and yank her out of the water.
Down just past the bridge. We're on the right side. We're on the north side. On the other side of the hub? Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna be able to do much with her. I do have an officer that she bit on the arm pretty bad, broke skin. Maybe you can check her out.
Are you waiting for
somebody in the boat?
Yeah,
you get bit?
Yeah, she got bit.
Oh, hon. Do you want to go to the hospital?
No.
Okay.
She's gonna drive up there, so.
Maybe if you have something to wrap it, that'd be great.
Yeah, we'll take care of you. To the gentleman on the board.
Just need something to wrap it, please.
Yeah, you got it. You want to check your blood pressure and everything?
I don't think it's need to. Be all right.
Oh, she has rabies.
Oh, that's what I'm worried about. That or HIV or Hep C or.
Please swim to shore. This is a good spot to do it. Come on, we'll get you some help. Hey, this is a good spot to come in. Try to swim to me. I think as she gets to that bridge, she's gonna get sucked out that way. I don't know how fast.
That's where the boat's coming from, so.
Okay, she's just gonna get harder to watch if she gets sucked under that bridge.
What exactly happened as far as you guys know? She got into an accident and then ran
So
into you guys?
what we're getting updates on, it sounds like she was in an accident at the airport, fled that accident, maybe gotten another accident here, but we don't know what she hit. Maybe the guardrail, that's the fresh damage on the passenger side. We got multiple calls from here saying she was running up to cars in traffic, trying to get in them and screaming for help. When we got out here, we found the car empty, nobody around, and just as we were about to pull out, actually the rider that was riding with the other officer saw the naked body in the bushes, so. So we were talking to her for a while, and she—
Come on! Come to us!
She was shivering like she'd already been in the water, but she wasn't responsive. She wasn't talking. Then we got her out of the bushes. She was standing there, still not responsive.
Yeah.
And then she just snapped and made a break for it. When we grabbed her is when she bit the officer on the arm.
Any like communications when she snapped, yelling, screaming, kidding?
She's not really saying anything. No, not at all. Totally.
Swim this way! You're all right, come here!
Non-verbal.
Do we know her name?
Kelsey.
Kelsey! I want to tip this boat, man. Everybody on one side, man. It's gonna.
It's good. It's good.
Okay. Trying to get on that boat? Clothes on? Is there a law enforcement on that boat over there?
No.
Huh?
No.
No, I don't like that then. I don't like that.
We're not going to hurt you, I swear. Come on, I got the towel ready for you.
Ready? Stop now. It's okay. It's okay.
You are safe, I promise. You are safe.
Get your handcuffs ready.
Hold my wrist.
No.
Don't go that way.
I should have grabbed her.
That's very rude.
I mean, it's one of those things. What do? You know.
You got any verse that term? Yeah?
All right, I don't want her to swim out any further. She looks out of it. She had it naked. Seriously?
Yeah,
Seriously? I said I wanted to get out on the water over the holiday, but I didn't get a chance. But now look at this. Is there?
See, dorsal fins.
Oh, shit. I'll tell her there's a dorsal fin out there. I don't care. Kelsey! She got tired. Kelsey, I want you to swim over to me. There, hey, Kelsey. Kelsey. There is... Hey, there is a dorsal fin out there. Do you want to get bitten? Let's go.
Kelsey, now's not a good time for sharks.
Sharks. It's not good for sharks.
Somebody just got bit last week out here.
Kelsey, come here.
What if you got on one of those boats?
What if we introduce a pain stimulus to make her want aid? We could spray her.
Kelsey.
Grab onto that. That way you can float.
What? I just sat down now. Atlas wants
You get me wet. I don't care. I don't care. Come on.
Wow.
Kelsey, you got the Coast Guard here now.
Welcome
too.
back.
They're
I'm
gonna
back.
be nice. They're gonna jump right in.
Jeez.
Yeah,
I
unfortunately, they will.
Hell yeah. I love when people are just like naked and also resisting. Just blur.
Okay.
Come on. Grab it. Grab it. Yeah, we are helping.
I love it. Just like a fish. They dragged her in by the fucking legs. Like a fish.
I got it.
Hold on. Here's that blue rope. Hold on.
Amazing. I love too when people are like, help, help. Like someone's gonna show up and fight the police for your ass.
She's secure. We got her 10-15. Sit her up. Roll on your side. 422. We're going back
Women.
to the Tampa boat ramp. Let's have a couple units meet us over there.
Fucking strap her down. She's nuts.
1, 2, 3.
Just keep covered up as much as possible. You got it? I got it. Okay.
You got it. They landed a record breaker for the day. Look at the size of this one. Crikey.
This suspect, Kelsey, was taken to a hospital to be evaluated. It is unclear what exactly was causing her to behave this way.
I'm gonna take a guess at drugs. Drugs.
The officer who was bitten
Mixed
was
with
also
maybe a
evaluated
little
at a
alcohol.
nearby hospital. Kelsey was charged with
Imagine bitten. He was like tested and he had rabies.
battery on a law enforcement officer, and her bond was set at $5,000. She is presumed innocent
She's an
unless proven
animal.
guilty in a court of law.
She probably does have a kick account. Fucking animal. Anyways, thank you for watching that while I went and I did adult stuff. I'm an adult. Oh, responsibilities. Ooh. Ooh. I might have to fly back up to Canada in April because the closing date might tentatively be in April if they accept my counter. Da-da-da, the Coast Guard is actually the most painful part of the whole ordeal. One of us. Acid, I'd put money on it. Oh yeah, that girl was high. Cute hat. Yeah, we hit the goals. We hit the motherfucking goals today. Enjoy it. Enjoy the silly hat. I don't even know what more I can do for you. Like, I don't even know how do I put glasses on next? I don't know. Congrats, I'm scared. Hassan says that Canada is better than the United States. Then he can move there. How about that? We'll trade citizenships, Hassan. Tradesies. I have a green card, but like I'm still waiting for my citizenship. I want to be 100%. 200%. Why is Atlas working? Responsibilities aren't real. It's true. If you just ignore them long enough, I mean, do you really have to do anything at all? Hassan says everywhere is better than the United States, but yet he's still here. Yeah. Why don't you just move back to Turkey then, you fucking turkey? He's such a grifter. Yeah, I'm so tired of these people that call everyone else a grifter. You're the grifter. That's enough of that. That's enough of this. That's enough of that. This one. Oy vey. Food influencer reportedly dies after eating toxic devil crab for social media clout. I guess they did it. Look at, we're reading about them. They're so popular. They're so popular. How did you do it? Philippine officials are warning the public to exercise caution after a food influencer allegedly died from eating a poisonous crustacean known as the devil crab. The victim, again, is it a victim? Oh my god, please with the ads. Like, nobody wants this level of ads. Get out of here. The victim, Emma Admit 51, had reportedly consumed the toxic shellfish for a social media video. Ah, yes. Social media. In the clip, the gourmand and her friends are seen harvesting shellfish in a mangrove forest on February 4th near her home in Puerto Rico, or Porto Princesa, a coastal town in Palawan. Ay, ay, ay. Amit is seen gorging on shellfish in the viral video. The clip shows her biting a sea snail that she cooked in coconut milk along with other critters as part of a veritable seafood bilobase. The next day, she fell gravely ill from the crab's potent toxins, with neighbors reporting that she was convulsing while being transported to a local clinic. She was later taken to a hospital after her health deteriorated further. Emmett's lips were reportedly turning dark blue as she was unconscious. Medics tried to their best to save the patient, but to no avail. She had died on February 6, 2 days after eating the shellfish. Lady Gamange, the chief of the village in Luz Viminda, dispatched village officials to Emmett's home to investigate. They discovered the bright shells of the devil crab scattered about in her trash. A denizen of the reefs around the Indo-Pacific, the crustacean packs a cocktail of lethal neurotoxins, including saxitoxin and tetrodotoxin, the same poison found in pufferfish, according to the Smithsonian. All right, so don't eat crabs that look like this, guys. You see this? Don't eat that. Don't eat it. The gourmand? I think they meant the retard. The retardé? The devil crab packs a cocktail of deadly neurotoxins. Wow. Emmett pours coconut milk into the pot of shellfish. Yeah, she was just eating everything. Look at that. Anything she could pick up and put in that pot. The institution warned diners to avoid ingesting the critters, and they are easy on the eyes. Crabs will kill you in a matter of hours. Yikes. That's crazy. Gamon claimed that he was baffled by Amit's passing, as she and her husband were both seasoned fisher folk. It's really saddening because they should have known, he lamented. They live by the sea, so I know they know about this devil crab, that it's dangerous to eat, so why did she eat it? That is what I'm confused about. In light of the tragic incidents, the official is warning residents to refrain from eating the deadly sea creatures. So, to the residents of Puerto Princesa, I'm urging you to be doubly vigilant. Gamond warned, do not eat these dangerous devil crabs because they have claimed 2 lives here in our town. Don't gamble with your lives. Jesus. Officials said they were also monitoring the deceased friends for symptoms. Jeez. But yeah, it's so strange. Why would you do that? For clout. So weird. Good job. Plus 20 followers. Whoa! Holy shit. For realsies? For real? I didn't even know. I had no idea. Wow, I'm at 490. Wow. Oh, yeah, and plus 20 followers for her, I see. But minus 100% HP. I understand. Not you, the influencer. I'm still up in followers, and it feels good. I want to get to 500 on Kick. I feel like I'll be a big boy then. How much to make? Oh, my gosh. Jesus. I don't even want to read that out loud so I don't get, like, clipped and in trouble for inciting violence. Attention seeking is getting out of hand. Yeah, it's so weird. It's so weird. It's like every other week you hear some sort of, like, TikTok trend and some kid hurting himself because he followed the trend. Like, it's actually ridiculous. Actually ridiculous. Who fucking dares text me? Most Filipinos are notorious for attention seeking. Coward. Who's the coward? Good thing I don't eat crabs in general. You get those exoskeleton creeps away from me. I love sea meat. Don't I have another stream to get to soon? Doesn't he start at 3 o'clock or does he start at too. Yeah, he says 3 p.m. I do shows at 3 p.m. and 10 p.m. on Monday through Wednesday, 3 p.m. on Thursday. Thursday, 3 p.m. I do need to eat dinner, or lunch. I need to eat lunch. Sea bugs. I'll eat sea bugs. Nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom. And watch the count across this different... Have a watch count across different platforms displayed. I have over 200! Whoa, on what fucking platform? I guess over between the two of them, huh? Big numbers. Big numbers for a dumb cat. Big numbers for a pink cat. Whose stream are you getting? Could it be? No, I'm going to Cecil. I'm going to stream with Cecil. And then later tonight, I'm streaming with Akko. Because for whatever reason, 2 people reached out to me for the same day. And I said yes. Oh, Atlas is boofing. Oh, pink anus is growing up. I am. Getting so big. Get inside. Get inside. Don't get on my chair. What are you doing? Why are you trying to stream? You're not a streamer, Atlas. Yeah? You back wubs? You gonna lay underneath me? Make it hard for me to roll my chair? Thank you. So you're helping. I'm now further away. Hello! Hello, size 0. How's it going? You prefer imitation crab? I prefer imitation crab because it's just easier to eat. I get that all the time. Surimi or whatever. I remember one time too, like my bougie sister-in-law, I don't know, I guess I posted pictures online and she was just like, you know that's not real crab, right? I'm like, yeah, it's still whitefish and it tastes fine. I'd rather cook that up and I just make like a butter dip. It tastes really good. You better get some rest now so you don't overdo it. I'm gonna fucking overdo it. I'm gonna overcook myself. Ninish don't answer our DMs because she hates us. I don't answer your DMs because I have too many fucking DMs. That's why. Too many DMs. And then I get into this hole where it's like, I want to actually, like, if I talk to someone, I want to talk to them, you know? And then it's like, if I don't overly engage, if I just look at it and, like, put an emoji, then that's kind of an ass move. And then I'm like, I don't know. I have anxiety. I don't answer my shit very well. And then I have, like, other people messaging me on all of these apps. What's going on? I'm too popular. That's not it at all. I don't even answer, like, any of my DMs. I just don't think about DMs. And then it comes to a point that I remember about DMs, and then I feel overwhelmed with the amount of messages I've missed. Like, I have my personal Instagram account and everything. There's, like, hundreds of messages there. Because I just don't look. And then when I look, I see things that are, like, fucking weeks old. And I'm like, oh my God, I completely forgot there's a DM here. Everyone's got DMs. You know? And the only notifications I have go to my phone are texts. And even now, like, you hear my thing go off all the time. Like, stop texting me. Stop it. Always putting the blame on the Latinx. Yeah, it's all anxiety's fault. That fucking guy in chat, wherever he is. I don't like to read his comments. I make a point to not see them. I'm just kidding. You mean you have anxiety? Everyone's a piece of the Nyanus. Awa. Don't give us the chair. Keep husbanus away from us is Canadian. Nice hat. Yeah, thank you. I hit the goals today. We really outdid ourselves and hit the goals today. Oh, no, I meant to talk about that. There's new content too. Like there's going to be like not terrorized ancients. What do you call it? Uber ancients they were going to add and everything too. Let's look at Diablo 2 updates. Yes, I meant to talk about that at the beginning of stream and got completely off topic. Let's fucking go. They had to go back to Diablo 2 because it's the only one ever like people actually care about because they've already perfected the loot economy in Diablo 2 and people are still finding out brand new like builds, you know? So it's just like it's just a much better game. It's got better bones. They can never recreate it because they don't have the same love and dedication from their staff, and they just push deadlines in a weird way, and they prioritize the wrong things, and you get what you get. Is this it? I just want like actual, because a lot of people have already covered it. I just wanted like the raw. Give me the raw, uncut footage, baby. Hit me with this shit. Diablo was like, oh my god, I've played, I don't even know how many hours of Diablo I've played in my life. Like, this was definitely one of my favorite games. Definitely one of my favorite games, and still to this day is one of my favorite games. Yeah, wow. I started with Diablo 1. Like, I was like a little kid, and I had 2 older brothers, and like I was like 5 or 6 years old playing fucking Diablo 1. I was pretty dog shit, and I could only get to the butcher for a while, but I eventually beat the game. Oh! Sick. Also, man, they've always done such a great job with their cinematics. It's the one thing Blizzard keeps up with. I do like that. Dude, this is so hype. I should be talking more, but I'm just like, this is so fucking hype. What? Let's go. Yes, let's fucking go. Let's do it.
Welcome to the Diablo Spotlight. This year, we'll be hitting an incredible milestone, 30 years of Diablo. Over 3 decades, we've experienced 5 different Diablo titles,
nailed the atmosphere.
each its own expression of Sanctuary. We've embraced new evolutions in technology and the action RPG genre. Our latest installment, Diablo 4, recently revealed its next chapter, Lord of Hatred. The grand face-off with Mephisto is coming. Prepare for the reckoning, because this is a battle you do not want to miss. Diablo Immortal is also heating.
It's a damn shame the rest of Diablo 4 is just kind of dog shit. I really hate how grindy it is. I was trying to play, after I played through the story, I was trying to play it with Husbanus, but it was like, we would play for like 2 or 3 nights, and I'd be leveling up, and I like could find no loot for me. Like, it was like I couldn't even find like one piece of armor or a weapon or anything to upgrade. I wasn't even looking for something fancy. I was just looking for something slightly better than what I had. It just becomes such a fucking grind. I feel like it's not the same in Diablo 2. Like, I feel like it's much more fair. Like, there's things that you can do to find better loot. You know, if you start off with, like, a character that you can put magic find on, you just start to build enough for every other character. I hate Diablo 4 for that. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous game, and it just feels so empty.
Yep.
They did the same with Diablo 3. The loot economy, it just doesn't fucking exist in those games. It's not the same. The rune words in Diablo 2 really set it apart too. And like, the way, again, people are still finding builds out to this day. You know, the balancing for the characters is really good. They always readdress it and switch it up a bit. So like, you know, I remember when the Hammerdin was really big, you know, but then it switches over all the time. Like, it's like never the same character that is like the top character. For a while there was like the assassin, the martial arts assassin that was like fucking insane the past couple of months. I think they tried to nerf that, but
the full release of the new Charval Wilds and new Heliquary bosses.
Diablo 3, I like forget about that game. I was so upset with that game. It was personal. And also too, anyone who actually played Diablo 2 and like lived through the era of waiting for Diablo 3 to come out, you fucking remember that. If you were into Diablo, you were janked around for fucking years. And then StarCraft 2 came out first, even though they were like hinting that Diablo was going to come out. Diablo got pushed for StarCraft, even though StarCraft 2 is fucking amazing, don't get me wrong. But I remember being like really fucking, oh, I can't wait. And then I saved up for the collector's edition, and then I started playing it. And I remember when that game launched, and it was like, it was literally pay to win. Like, if you went through the marketplace that they had set up, I fucking hated it. I was so mad. I was so mad that I got the special edition and it was just like dog shit. And it was so easy. It never felt like a challenge. It was like I could never put myself into a position that like I would kill myself. Like I remember going into the rifts and then like just killing everything. And then the only rift I can go to, the most powerful rift that I could go to, like I was still killing everything. Like it was so easy. So
the Immortal team will
weird.
be joining us today to share
Anyways,
more
I'll
about
shut.
what's coming up this year.
Diablo 2 is where it's at.
There's Diablo 2. This game means so much to me. Diablo 2 Resurrected was the first game that I worked on right here at Blizzard.
Hey,
The original game
Moon of the Spider is one of my favorite books. I love that book.
is what got many of us into the ARPG space and still stands today as the pinnacle experience for those of us
I think
who
that's
love
a great
the genre.
story.
If you're here for Resurrected, hold on to your health potions, folks. Topping it all off, this is a BlizzCon year. Today's spotlight kicks off Diablo's road to BlizzCon 2026, and we're thrilled to have you with us. To start this 30th anniversary celebration, we have a very special, very dark surprise.
Ooh, spoochy. Real Money Auction House. I completely forgot its name. I'm like, it was a marketplace. Yeah, I like cast D3 from my mind. I like mana potions myself, but to each their own.
How can knowledge be evil if it saves a soul?
You get the Act 2 Merc.
Should a king tell us
You don't even
how
have to worry
fight?
about that.
The church. They uphold the light while we die in the shadows. I denounce the light. I now seek power in the primal. Salvation in unholy scripture.
Sick. You're watching and playing D2? Let's fucking go!
I'm a heretic. I break the bones of the damned. Build altars of blood.
I played way
to
too much
call
D3
the
because you were
darkness.
starved. I did give it a chance for a really long time. I kept trying to love it. I really tried to love that game. Is this an out-of-season April Fool's joke? No.
Found strength.
They've been teasing this for a while, that there was something exciting coming to Diablo 2. And Husbanus and I have been waiting for months. I'm like, what the fuck is it? What the fuck is it?
Kinship.
This
and
is sick.
madness. Damn the light. I will suffer my own path. I will learn the foul ways of a forbidden tongue.
Oh, fuck yeah. I want to start playing this character immediately! Why did I say that I would stream with other people today? What's wrong with me?
As a tool of
I'm
my
gonna have to wait.
vengeance.
I mean, tomorrow's Friday anyways, and I can play this. And then you guys can play with us too, or we can all start new characters.
Outlaw.
But I'll be on Diablo. This is fucking good.
Let them hang us for what we've done.
Amazing.
But when darkness comes for us,
I even have a drink book that's a Diablo drink book. I'm gonna make Diablo drinks and play Diablo. Oh my god, my childhood. My childhood. I'll make pork chops. No, I won't. I'm not gonna make pork chops.
it will see hell screaming back.
Pork chop sandwiches. Wow. You notice how they updated Diablo 2 because they knew that's all that people care about. Oh wait, it's not just an immortal, right? It's for... Yes. Oh my fucking god. They've made another expansion for Diablo 2. I'm gonna die happy. This is what I kept, like, Husbanus and I really like Diablo. And, like, we would always, like, even with Diablo 4, we tried to love it and we just had to go back to Diablo 2. Oh, this is amazing. This is like, it feels like it's my birthday. And it's not my birthday, it's Christmas. Oh my god. Immortal is superior? Oh, to D4? Yeah, sure. That's fine, you can say that. For a second, I thought you were gonna say D2 because it was just a $sign, and I realized, yeah, $sign is for 4. Whew. I almost finally banned you, man. Like that was about to be the final straw. You can talk all the shit you want, but don't be dragging Diablo 2 through the mud. Diablo Immortal. Oh, the music.
I get chills every time I see that, and the team has been all in bringing this to life.
Fuck yeah.
Absolutely. The amount of effort and passion poured into this
with his
update
insight.
has been a true
I was
labor
about
of
to
love.
talk about getting a fucking insight for your Act 2 mercenaries so that you don't have to worry about mana potions. And then the visuals started playing and my brain turned off.
That takes me back to when you and I first started working together on Diablo 2
You saying Wahid reminded me.
Resurrected, and I got to see firsthand how deeply you and the team care about this game and the community.
It's amazing to see how far we've come, and that this community is still here,
forever.
still active, and still loving the game. With that,
Immortal is the
we're
mobile,
so
yeah.
excited to announce Reign of the Warlock, a brand new major update for Diablo 2 Resurrected.
Let's fucking go.
This is the first time in 25 years that Diablo 2 is receiving a new play.
Oh, fuck, I'm old. That's so weird. I remember when Diablo 2 came out, and I remember when the expansion came out, and they added the assassin and the druid. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, I'm fucking ancient. That was 25 years ago. Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Class. I've seen so many sunrises playing this game, beginning from when I was a teenager. I still haven't put this game down decades later. To bring the Warlock to life in Diablo 2 Resurrected and see it manifest across Diablo 4 and Diablo Immortal.
At least every year, there is a phase where I go through Diablo 2 again.
It's a massive dream come true. Being able to provide even
We all
more for the
old in
Diablo 2
chat.
community
This
is very
isn't-
special to us.
This is no longer the Yakuza. This is the old age home. All right, welcome.
Diablo 2
Welcome
has an
home.
incredible legacy, and with Reign of the Warlock, Resurrected is stepping into its next era.
As the 8th class for Diablo 2, the Warlock is disciplined, ominous, and incredibly knowledgeable. For years, the Warlock lingered in the shadows, studying secrets no mortal should know. Now, they abandon theory for practice, bringing their dark craft to the battlefield. When it comes to gameplay, the Warlock dominates demons,
What is
binding
he
them to
doing?
his will and consuming them when it suits him. First, summoning. Warlocks can summon 3 distinct demons: the Goatman, the Tainted, and the Defiler.
I've always
Each is
loved
a
the
different tool
Tainted.
in the Warlock's arsenal. But the summoning
Always looked
is
so
just
cool.
the beginning. The depth lies in his ability to bind or consume nearly any demon found in the game. Binding a demon allows the Warlock to benefit from the demon's unique abilities. You can only bind one demon at a time, but doing so strengthens both the demon and the Warlock. You can also make the choice to consume the demon, remove the demon from play, and literally absorb their essence. This grants the Warlock temporary buffs
I want to
and traits
fucking,
that
you know those souls? I'm gonna suck up a soul, cause they're always a little bastard with their electricity. I can be the soul,
Can
even though
vary.
technically I could do that with a sorceress.
between what demon you consume. No matter what demon you draw in, you'll gain increased life and movement speed. Some may grant plus to all skills, some may even grant auras.
And that's just the beginning. Between summoning, binding, and consuming, we're talking hundreds of combinations. And the best part is you can mix and match. Bind a
To
demon
to
for
a
its
certain
aura,
extent.
then absorb another for its
I'd like to see the skill tree.
resistances before summoning a third to fight by your side. It's a sandbox of dark magic. Outside of mastering demonology, the Warlock can
Okay, so
also
that's all in demonology. That's one tree.
be a pure caster who channels chaotic magic, hellfire,
Okay.
and destruction.
That looks sick. I like the purple.
We're thrilled to introduce a bold new way for players to embody the Warlock fantasy, an approach that blends dark mysticism with raw
Dark mysticism.
power. In close
I'm
quarters
fucking ready.
combat, the Warlock manipulates
ready.
weapons with his mind, levitating and hexing two-handed weapons with a flick of his wrist.
Sick.
Our Warlock class is a challenge, a puzzle, and a reward, all wrapped up in a brooding scholarly package.
But Reign of the Warlock isn't just about the new class. The team has also been dropping evolutions in gameplay as well as some quality of life updates. Let's start with one of our favorite playgrounds, Terror Zones. In Reign of the Warlock, there's a new way to control the battle.
I really want to see, I want to see fucking more experience from Terror Zones, and I want to see higher level Terror Zones, please. At some point, if you like max out a character, it's like hard to find a terror zone that like still challenges you.
Ability to earn consumables and choose
I want
which
Mo.
act becomes terrorized.
Mo Magic Find.
While an
Mo
act is
Power.
terrorized, every zone within it becomes
Like, it doesn't always have to be experience, but like, again, like just better magic drops, like, I don't know.
supercharged,
For killing?
offering an elevated difficulty and greater rewards.
Nice, elevated
This puts
difficulty.
you back in the driver's seat when reaching the highest levels in the game. And the consumables required to activate them are fully tradable with other players.
In Hell difficulty, you'll encounter something new, Heralds of Terror. These hunters stalk players like easy prey.
Nice.
And each one becomes exponentially more dangerous the next time it finds you in a game.
Sick. Yes, because like sometimes
Conquer
it
a
just gets too
terrorized act
easy.
boss, and you'll have a chance to uncover statues that reference something familiar, but in a new way. Combine all 5 statues in the Herodric Cube
And
to
you can
unlock
go. And that's I was wondering, because to do the Ubers, you always have to get the keys and everything. So I was like, how will they facilitate doing Uber Ancients? I heard Uber Ancients was a thing. That's so fucking cool. Lou, come on inside. Wow. I've always loved the Ancients. They're so fucking cool. The fact that they come from being statues to kick your ass, and it's like a skill after like you have to, you know, go through a bunch of cold ass dungeons with like some of the worst monsters in the game, then you get to this, you get a skill point, go on to kill Bale. It was always
a brand
sick.
new pinnacle boss
I love that they
encounter
come out of the statues and they're each their own power. I don't know.
against the colossal
Sick.
ancients.
Colossal Ancients are a big deal.
Sorry,
These
Colossal
battles are
Ancients, not Uber Ancients. My bad. That's
tough
not an Uber.
and designed to push your skills and builds to the next
Whoa.
level. We put you
Yeah.
in control, letting you choose
Look at them
how
all.
and where you want to play.
Look at it. He looks bigger too.
With a truly legendary goal
Are they
to
always
chase.
that big?
Colossal Ancients are built
Oh, they're literally called Colossal Ancients. They're bigger. And then they got like other
as a
shit.
next evolution of a feature that Diablo 2 players already love. They keep the spirit of the classic experience intact while layering in more control, more challenge, and more reward.
Reign of the Warlock also contains many quality of life features you've been asking for. Let's start with loot
The
filter.
cow level's the leg. You gotta have the leg and you gotta have the town portal. For the Uber, you have to go get the different keys.
Filters. These are built directly into the game. No external mods, no third-party tools. You can create your own,
no third-party
share them with
tools.
friends, or grab community presets like Start a Warlock and plug them right in. It's simple, flexible, and totally community.
Whoa.
Share them with loot filters. These are built directly into the game. No external mods, no third-party tools. You can create your own, share them with friends, or grab community.
That's so fucking cool.
Presets like.
Dude, that's such a cool. Because again, at some point, you're only looking for certain things in the game, like keys.
Start a Warlock and plug them right in. It's simple.
Holy fucking, that's the huge quality of life upgrade. Are you fucking kidding me? That's everything.
Flexible and totally.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god.
Community driven.
Oh my god. I want to play this game right now.
Then
That's
there's
awful.
advanced stats.
I already agreed to be on Cecil's stream and
Tabs.
Mama Akko's stream.
We've added more
I
of
can't
them,
play this till
and
tomorrow.
for the first time ever,
Oh my god.
items in your stash
This is
can be
awful. I
stacked.
feel
no more juggling
uncomfortable.
99 gems across
I
4
feel
pages.
uncomfortably. Is this
You'll
out?
find dedicated tabs.
Is this
for
even out right now? I'm getting so excited. I haven't even
materials,
heard.
gems, and runes.
Oh my
it's
fucking
cleaner,
god. I want to play.
faster, and way
It's
less
out?
tedious.
Finally, the Chronicle.
Please.
Players have been tracking their collections in spreadsheets and third-party
This
websites
is so fucking cool.
for years. Now, we've brought that experience
On
in-game.
Steam? It's not through the Blizzard launcher anymore?
The Chronicle lets you track every item you
Dude, I'm fucking dying. I love this. This is crazy because you end up with so many characters with loot. And I also heard, Kate, also I was really fucking mad about this. China has been able to buy extra slots for their stash that like is across game, but you end up with so many fucking mule characters holding stuff and you forget who. Wow, it even tells you where you dropped, where it picked. Oh my god. I'm like dying happy right now. I love this. This is crazy. To be able to see where you picked things up too and what time. Because sometimes you want to know, like, I feel like I haven't gotten anything in a good amount of time, and you look and you can either be verified with that and be like, oh yeah, no, I found like that Stone of Jordan, or like, oh cool, I found like the Bartux, or like, you know, fucking sick. Also too, you're like, oh, should I start a new character? Do I have the loot for it? You can just check. That's so cool. Dude, I'm fucking losing my mind.
Uniques.
This is amazing.
Rune words.
I feel like these are things that people have asked for before, and like it just
all
was
in
never
a
there.
freshly designed UI that
Wow.
even tells you when and where you found it.
Dude. Also too, like, I don't know, like we've made a lot of insights, and like you make a lot of the same things, but you don't want to fuck up your rune word, and you end up having to go to a website, and all the websites that have the rune words are like full of ads, you know, so they're so long to load. Being able to just have rune words in the game, like if you already have them used and they're just there, like Thul Ort Am Tull, is that insight? What is that? It comes to mind. But you know what I mean? Like, fuck, man. Sick.
Most
I'm
importantly,
dying.
you'll unlock rewards you can show off to your friends.
I'm literally,
We
this
also
is amazing.
wanted to honor the way people have played Diablo 2 for decades. Whether you prefer Diablo 2 Classic or want to keep playing Resurrected, you can. Reign of the Warlock lives in the same client, with your existing characters safely separated.
If you want to bring your character forward, you can transfer it. If you got a character in Classic, move it to Resurrected. If you've been
Jesus.
grinding in Resurrected, carry it into Reign of the Warlock. You can't go backwards, but you can always go forward on your terms.
Reign of the Warlock wasn't built in a vacuum. Creators like Mr. Llama, Gymnasium, BT, and Kano have been deep in the dungeons with us, playtesting, theory crafting, and giving feedback on everything from class fantasy to stash flow. So if you've ever played Diablo 2, no matter when you first journeyed into Sanctuary,
Dude,
this
I'm excited.
is your moment. Come
Stream the
celebrate
game
with
if you have
us.
time. I'm not going to be able to play this till tomorrow because I've already said to Cecil that I'll be on his show at 3, and I said to Mama Akko I'd be on his show at 11 p.m. or whenever that is. Sometime late. Some ungodly hour. Yeah. Wow. Or is it that there... I know. Whatever. I want to play it now, but
Reign of the
tomorrow.
Warlock-
Tomorrow for sure I'm playing this game. What? What? Yeah. No. It's the second it's after dinner.
Brings brand
I'm
new
playing
ways
the-
to
I'm
play
playing
for
this game.
everyone. And we can't wait to see more sunrises with this community.
Oh my god. I love the way this looks.
Now,
why is that so hyped that Diablo's got purple around him?
and for the years to come. But we've been saving the best for last.
It's not
Reign-
mobile. This is apparently this is coming to all things, but this is for
Reign of
Diablo
the
2.
Warlock will be live
PC.
today.
This is all hell could marshal forth. Let us begin.
Wield forbidden power! Oh my god, I want to have, like, that's the thing, and, like, it's a new character, like, you're gonna have to build, like, multiple of them to see, like, each skill tree. I can't decide what am I gonna do first. Am I gonna fuck with demons? Will I use the Warlock teeth?
Or perish.
Wow. Test your might. This looks like so much fun. Are you fucking kidding me? Part of me just wants to join the game with one of my already leveled characters and do some Colossal Ancients first. And then start a new character. Man, that's so convenient too, because sometimes you're like, you unidentify something and you're like, I already had one of these, but you know how you can roll different stats? You can actually check and see what stat roll you already had. Like, that's such a fucking amazing quality of life improvement. New rune word void. What does it do? Sounds like a weapon. Oh, are you gonna show me void right now? No. There's a few of them. Sick. Available today. Wow. Oh, look, you can get a companion cube. I'm kidding. It's the Roger cube.
Dive into Diablo 2 Resurrected right now on battle.net.
Hush your mouth, little boy. Hush your mouth. I gotta see what we got here. Coven. It's a crown. 5% chance to cast a level 10 sigil. Is that one of the new skills to the dude? Probably. 1 to all skills. 20% faster cast rate. That's not bad. What level though? 51? 38% enhanced defense. 10 to vitality. Fire resist 30. 1 to life after each kill. 28% a chance for magic items. Wow, that's not bad. That's not bad. Little mid-game. I think the cast rate's always going to be good, right? Especially for like a level 50. That's good. That's nice. What do we got? An attack item. We got the Chris, little dagger. Shall 13 chance to cast level 1 sigil. Again, one of those. That must be... I wonder if it's that little teeth attack. It kind of looked like the Necromancer's attack, but it kept bouncing around. 40% increased attack speed. That's pretty dirty. 250% enhanced damage. 258% bonus to attack rating. Holy shit. 163 to demons. Lifesteal. Slain monsters rest in peace. The fuck does that mean? They can't come back up? Like, what is that? 3 life after each kill. Wow, lifesteal and then 3 to life? That's dirty as fuck. That's crazy. Castrate. What? Do I need the BattleNet launcher? I don't know. For the Steam release, I haven't looked into this at all. I knew that they were teasing something for Diablo 2. Husbanus and I have been like listening and waiting for this. Like, they were teasing this for months, that they were doing something to Diablo 2. Oh, put your ears to the ground. You know? This is crazy, though. This is the void that they talked about. Indestructible, sick. 2 to skills, that's also good. 40% faster cast rate. So this is the end game weapon for that guy we just saw, huh? This is the Warlock's weapon. 3 to 4 cold damage, 13% to magic skill damage. That's crazy. 3 to Abyss, that's probably one of his skills. 12 to all attributes. 30% chance of getting magic items. Are they trying to make me build a magic find character? Is that what's going on? Because I wouldn't mind. Something new. I play like a sorceress all the time. Authority. 10% chance to cast level 15 Miasma Chain. 2% chance to cast level 10 Psychic Ward. 2 to Warlock skills. 20% faster hit recovery. 43% enhanced damage. Fire resist 30%. Requirements minus 15. Oh, that's nice. Oh, and it's a low level thing. Oh, that's dirty. Oh, that's dirty. Soul and Dole? That's new. Replenish life, damage reduced. Huh. It's cheap, is what it is. Those are fucking cheap-ass runes. Those are everywhere. These items are stacked, but it makes sense if it's just an example. Yeah, this one's pretty... Eh. The replenish life is good, and reduced by 7 when you're like a low level, that could be good. If you don't have any better shields, like, it's not bad. There's like a lot, but a lot of these are fucking dirty. Dirty. But, wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gourd. Are they going to keep talking? They're going to talk about...
PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. Plus, with your purchase of Reign of the Warlock, unlock some exclusive cosmetics for Diablo 4 and World of Warcraft to show
Just get some little winglings.
off your dark allegiance across realms.
Your dark
so
allegiance.
get in the fight and stop bending demons to your will.
This guy's so fucking New York.
So there you have it. We've kicked off the 30th anniversary with a huge update to Diablo 2
Whoa,
Resurrected.
hat, fancy as fuck. It's because we met the goals today. And that's what you get. Aren't you guys so happy to have this beautiful hat on my head? It really feels like you're getting your money's worth, right?
But the celebration doesn't stop there. Starting today, you can enter our Voice the Warlock contest on Instagram.
Yeah, I think that's about it. It looks like they're going to go on for other stuff now that I don't care as much about. I will play through the rest. Like, I know they came out with another patch for Diablo 4. I eventually will get it and play through the story just for the sake of the story, but the game just didn't tickle my fancy the same way. Like, I really like finding loot and building a character, and I just didn't really feel like I was able to do that. It was like I'd have to sink hours, like hundreds of hours of my time just to maybe get something. It's just the grind to find anything in that game is brutal. Oh, I'm going to the next Usu Sumanune. I can't ever say that word, so I never do. Usu Samune race. Nayag. Damn, dog. That's so cool. I'm really hyped up. I'm really hyped up, and I want to play this game. But I have to wait for tomorrow. This is like Christmas. I can't think of the only time I ever felt like this. It's got to be like when you're a kid and it's Christmas and you know tomorrow morning you can open your gifts. Just gotta wait. China is filling the commercial RAM gap for pretty cheap. Oh, really, huh? Colorful dandruff hat is nice. How dare you? You're banned. Banned! Gone! Immediately. Do away with this man. Instead, I'll give you, like, that's the Wild of Warcraft. Horse race. You can just say horse race, horse girl race. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the pass. Whatever that means. Yeah. You like that? This place is getting high tech. That's when I get scared. Gotta check this shit out. China number one. I can look extra shad. How trippy is that? We didn't reach the goals today. You must hate this dumb cat. No, we went to goals. I have a sad toggle. Oops, that's the wrong one. Me. She fired me. You're fired. Banned. Gone forever. I gotta go though. I do need to eat some food. I will be on Cecil Boy's their podcast in a bit. In a boot. Diablo 4 just didn't land for me. It was almost too much for my PC, and then the memory leak issue started, and I just had the desire to go back. Again, for me, the game was just too empty. It was gorgeous. I liked that I could ride a horse. I liked the story. But once the story ended, I felt like I was done with the game. Whereas with Diablo, it's like the story ends, and you're still like, you want to grind the character. You know, you're finding loot. You're building better characters. Like, you know you can build other characters. And, like, I don't know. Diablo 4 just didn't have that. You have to spend a week to maybe find one thing you're looking for. Link us to Cecil. He's on Kick. He's on YouTube again too, and I don't know if that's really for the best. Because Gundam brought it up yesterday. Like if YouTube catches whiff of that, you just get like you get leafied from the platform. So I'm gonna drop you guys his Kick. So here he is on Kick. Will this even post? I can also... Oh, I am following. I'm just not subscribed. I thought for a second I wasn't following him. Here, this is Cecil on Kick. He's also on Rumble. Are you ready to... I don't know why he's back on the tubes. I don't even want to say it too much because, like, I feel like that's just bad to talk about because I don't want to get him in no trouble, you know? I don't want no trouble. I don't want no trouble. I don't know why... I mean, I don't blame him. Like, what does he have to lose? But at the same time, like, it's pretty spoochy. And there he is on a womble. Cecil says. This is where I will. Leafy was too popular. Cecil would go under the radar. I hope so. I hope so. I think, like, you know, it would take some, like, targeted harassment to bring him down. And, again, it's just another reason why, like, I'm hesitant to even say the name. I'm hesitant to even say the name. Maybe I'll post it in my Discord. Boop-bam. There. I'll put it in the Discord. God damn it. I'm seeing the thing that someone posted and yeah, I didn't even see the pornography on that. I just saw like that they had the feed open and I saw dogs and I don't know why it was so blurred out. It just didn't look like that from far away. I'm a fucking moron. I felt really sick last night. I don't know why we were streaming. I don't understand why. But, you know, whatever. Gundo says it's fine. I mean, he laughed at it. I laughed at the moment, but I do feel really bad. Like, I'm not trying to get him in trouble. I saw some people being like, oh, she's always trying to get him in trouble. Dude, I've been friends with Gundo for so long, and I know where this all comes from because a bunch of fucking lies came out about me before I started streaming because some people are fucking twats, but, like, whatever. I'm not trying to sabotage Gundo. I'm just a little retarded sometimes. And, I also was streaming sick, and he was sleeping on no sleep. Or he was streaming on no sleep. But yeah, until next time, Yappa. I'm going to yap at you guys tomorrow because I love you. I won't play Diablo 2 off rip. I'm also not going to play while Husbanus is working. That's just fucking rude. We're going to play it together after dinner tomorrow. So tomorrow, I'm definitely going to stream in the morning. And later on, probably around like 7 o'clock or something like that after dinner. And I'll be on Cecil later today at 3. And then after that, I'll be on Akko. Mama Akko. You guys all know Mama Akko? Do I need to bring that up too? Where's your Papa Chong? I'll make sure too to post it in the Discord. I need to, because like it auto updates for when I go live, but I need to remember that when I go live on other people's things that I make a manual update to my Discord. Gundam's song was awesome. 100%. 100%. He should do more music, but I don't know. I think he's in a similar situation that I am in my art, and I don't think he recognizes it. Like, I don't really feel like drawing anymore. It takes a lot more for it to come to me, and I think he's also burnt out in a similar way on music. But, you know, maybe he'll get his head around it, and he'll make more music soon. Because he does really good stuff. I really like his tunes. Even when he was just jamming on the guitar, I was like, I don't have any lyrics to sing, but I like the beat, you know? Good stuff. But yeah, I'll wait for my Husbanus. Rooster Cat, how much do you cost for art? Like, I don't know. I have like a Ko-fi where I've only been selling like little yappers. And anytime I did art for Gundam, I actually just did it for free. Because I don't know why I have a hard time putting money on my work. Even though I've worked professionally. I think it's because I worked professionally that I'm like, if I charged the amount that I was making when I worked in animation, it'd be too much for people. But this is basically all I've been doing right now is like little yap emojis for people. And these were $40 or 45 now. There's just yap, yap, yap. I thought I did one for Gundo too. Here's some Gundo art I did. Him crying. He weepy. Hello, fellow kids, Gundo. I don't know. Oh, Bondo. Can I even show that on YouTube? But yeah, drop a link in the Discord. Thank you, Virtual Maid Mew. Mama Papa, Akko, Mama Papa. But yeah, I should have prices. I'm no bueno. But this is the only thing I've been doing lately. And this is fan art. I have to keep my fan art here. Need to get sub badges, but I've been so lazy. I feel that. I mean, I got some sub badges, but I didn't. I just bought these off of what's it called? Etsy. Holy shit. Having an aneurysm. There's lots of things on Etsy you can buy, you know? And then eventually, like, I can update it and put my own that I've made. But, you know, check out Etsy for streamer assets, because even though I'm in art, I just don't have time to make all my own assets, at least at a speed where, like, I can keep things up to date. So I've vied for trying to get some stuff from Etsy, and then if I have time, I can slowly overwrite them with other things that are more custom, you know? Better than nothing. Now I just get out of here. Yeah, I need to go eat some foofada. And after I eat the foofada, I go yap with my fat Uncle Cecil. It's like I feel like a brother and a sister when it comes to Gundo's relationship, but Cecil's so old and so fat that he's my uncle, you know? It's just how it works. At least how old is Cecil? I think he's ancient. I always forget, like what, 68? 72? Ninus art is too good. I'm going to start making more art. I'm pushing myself to just do it anyways. I just got into like a weird depressive spell. Like I lost my mom, and then I lost my job, which was also in art. And then I also spent a lot of money and put myself through school and like almost bubbled myself over it. And everything I worked for was kind of just like poofed on me because AI came along, you know? I'm not really mad at AI though. Like, you know, it's just like, that's life. Like things get automated. It didn't really work out for me. I should have gone to school for dentistry, but I thought it was too expensive and I didn't have the money for it. But, you know, life moves on. I wanted to be a denturist specifically. I wanted to make dentures. I could do it now still, but going to school will be like 10 years. 84 actually? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so he's celebrating his 85th birthday soon, I think. Go, silly pink cat. I'm sorry, I just love yapping with you guys. I missed you guys too. I missed these streams when I was in Kanakistan. I really want to, I think what I want to save up for too is like a gaming laptop that I could travel with. And then that way, if I do travel up to Canada, I don't have to stop streaming all the time, you know? But yeah. Juju is only 26. Oh my God, and Cecil's 89? That dog. Have a good afternoon. Thank you. You too, Nicolettes. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you for hanging out with my dumbass, as always. See you later. Cecil farts dust. Fact. Priceless. Why is the chair over there? Look at, she's not even here. Does that make you cry? Does it make you cry? Your chair's dead! I killed her! I didn't. She's still alive.